Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another week where Sharky goes retro. We are back here another 7 days later for some more Pokemon Red version. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, Braun Dodo, in the chat there. You hope so, otherwise I can be zeroth, so you can still be first. Yeah, not so bad. Oh, and third. There we go. We have another one in the chat. First-time viewer as well, and thank you for the follow a few minutes earlier. You're going to make me struggle now to guess the pronunciation. Something like Katooth, maybe? Whatever it is, it sounds like it would score a lot of points in Scrabble if played correctly. Welcome on board. Thanks for joining. We should get ourselves underway for this session and check to see where we were last time. We only just started off. This is our second episode into the randomised Nuzlocke that we started up last week. So yes, we've got one badge, only two in the Pokédex, of course. So checking to see where we're at. I mean, I can see them down the bottom of the screen there. We've got Popeye and Edward with us. Edward was our starter. We ended up with Scyther as our choice of starter last time. In hindsight, maybe he hasn't turned out to have been the best choice. I mean, look, I don't want to say there's nothing wrong with him, but he's got great stats. Like that's probably his one redeeming quality at the moment. He is just a powerhouse of stats. He's got no attacks though. he's got quick attack, and that's about it. I had a quick look to see what kind of moves Scyther will learn in Gen 1, and the outlook is not good. Pretty soon he's going to learn another attacking move. I can't remember what level it's at. It's in the 20s somewhere. Maybe 28, perhaps. He'll learn another attacking move, and that's basically about it. All these other moves are just like support moves and buffs and things like that, so that's a little bit sad. And then we've got Popeye, the muscle man himself, who he's got kind of lower stats compared to Edward. He's still got decently high attack though, and he's just all over the attacks and things. Karate chop, low kick, mega punch, Leer, sure, but he's got a lot that he can bring to the table for us. And checking out where we're at in the Nuzlocke process here, we are in good position to be getting our second badge. We can take on Misty anytime we like now to go for the well, whatever it's called, like Cascade badge. I was going to say the water badge. That's not right at all. It's the Cascade badge. And once we do that, we'll be able to catch ourselves another Pokemon, or at least attempt to catch another Pokemon. But that requires a bit of an idea about which Pokemon to go for. What we might do, I'll just have a quick look. There's two trainers here, right? Yeah, there's two trainers in the lead up to Misty. We'll take them out, and before we take on Misty, I want to just go back and quickly revisit the grass again, just to remind myself of what's in each of the different patches. I was fully intending to look back at the footage over the last week to just check what randomized Pokemon we had in the different patches of grass, and I just never got that far. So we're gonna have to find out again this time. Splash! Right, first let's do it. There's a couple of different options. We've got grass to the west and to the north and various things like that. So we want to find a good patch of grass to go and catch someone from. Also, I like to see that I'm almost 10 levels higher than these Pokemon, because there's always a danger that someone faints at the gym. You know, we were super worried against Brock, or at least I was super worried against Brock, and I guess rightly so. If you look at the footage, realistically, the only way that we actually took Brock out in the end was by struggling through his Onix. So surely we're not going to have that problem with Misty here. We've got ourselves lots of options. We're decently higher level, and we should stand a better chance. Welcome, Trans. See you in the chat there. Good to have you back again this week. We are just taking on these 2 trainers in front of Misty, and then we're going to go and check the grass out again before we take on Misty herself. Just because I want to double check what's in what patch of grass, and we can size up who we're going to go for. So I'm sending Edward in, because I should only need to get Edward a few more levels before he gets another attacking move, so I'm going to try to preference his leveling for a bit. Ah, there we go. Convenient. Alright, so don't accidentally take on Misty. I want to just go real quick and just double check the kind of 3 different patches of grass that we've got. The one to the west here, and the 2 to the north, and just remind myself of what our options are going to be, and basically what patch of grass we are chanced in. That's right, Farfetch'd was one of the options here. I do remember him. Farfetch'd is kind of jokes. Stats are pretty average. I think normal flying type, like a lot of things. And could learn cut, could learn fly, that kind of stuff. Bellsprout's an interesting choice. Add another green member to the team. Not that Edward's grass type or anything, but we could get a grass type on the team with Bellsprout. Okay, Farfetch'd again. It's not going to be an overly scientific sample. I'm not gonna, investigate 100 wild Pokemon from this grass patch and see the approximate breakdown of how many times each occurs. We're going to do this very rough with a small sample size. And at the moment, I think that's been, what, 3 out of 4 of these have been Farfetch'd? Which, even if that's at a 50% chance rate, really, that's a lot of Farfetch'd. Yeah, yes, that does seem a bit far-fetched. To say that half of the Pokemon in here are birds. Maybe they are. Wow, that's another one. Okay, we'll just do one more. We will do one more Pokemon after this one, and then move on to the next grass patch. But I feel fairly confident at this point in saying that if we were to come back here after Misty and try to catch the first Pokemon we see, it is probably going to be a Farfetch'd with a lesser chance that it could actually be a Bellsprout. Because that's all we've seen, Farfetch'd and Bellsprout. If there are any other Pokemon in this grass, they're not going to turn up in the first 5. They're not, they're less than a 1 in 5 kind of thing. So, we'll go up to the other end of Nugget Bridge. Problem is, we encountered a load of Pokemon early on at the start of the game that I had my eye on. For example, back on Route 2 or Route 3 or whatever it is, we spotted a Mew. But it's going to be difficult to get back there and try and catch it as the first Pokemon we see in the grass. It's basically 50-50. It was between Mew and Tentacruel, if I remember correctly, from that opening patch of grass. And that would be fine. If I attempted to catch a Mew, but instead a Tentacruel turned up, I would not be completely disappointed. I would still happily take a Tentacruel as a member of the team. But getting back to that would be very hard to do. At least at this stage. Maybe after we've been through Diglett's Cave, Diglett's Tunnel, Diglett's Cave. Maybe we could do that. The other one, way back at the start of the game, was Paris. Over next to Viridian City, there was a Paris in there with, I thought, reasonable odds too. And again, I wouldn't mind Paris. That's a fine choice. And I am noting that the 3 Pokemon that we've encountered in this patch of grass so far have all been different. Sandslash, Persian, and now Horsey. And now there's a 4th one. Now there's a Mr. Mime. So I'm not sure I like this patch of grass, because 4 from 4, that's 4 different Pokemon, which means we could get any of those. And I guess when it comes down to it, they're probably all fine. Persian, sure, a bit of jokes. Payday everywhere. There it is again. Sandslash would be nice. You know, ground type. Probably learns Earthquake. Probably teach it Dig. All that kind of stuff. It'd be nice. Horsey, fair enough. It's just a straight water type like Squirtle, so it would just be a solid member of the team as just a water type Pokemon. Because we had no water types in our last playthrough. Now there's a Psyduck, just to mix things up even more. We also had a Mr. Mime, so a couple of psychic options there. So that could be a way to just chance a psychic member on the team at this point, which mightn't be so bad, because coming by a psychic Pokemon could be pretty tough. You know, like rare types like Psychic or Ghost, maybe they'll be good to get if we can, just because it might be difficult to actually sort of come across them, just because they're so rare compared to all the other types of Pokemon. Sandslash doesn't get ground type moves except by TMs. Oh, really? Ugh. Well, that's fair. I mean, yeah, Earthquake and Dig are both TMs. I guess when it comes down to it, there really aren't a lot of ground type moves in Gen 1. So, it's sort of... yeah, all normal or poison. Ugh. Okay, so I am noticing we're getting a lot of Sandslash here. And maybe that's good. Maybe Sandslash is just the choice we make. It'll learn probably Strength and Cut as well. Not that we need that. Edward could learn Cut, Popeye could learn Strength. Alright, I'll go one more Pokemon here. Let's see who's here. It's another Persian. Okay, so there's a very rare chance of getting the Psychic ones from the grass here. We saw almost no Mr. Mimes or Psyducks. They were in the minority in this patch. The more common ones do appear to be the Persian and the Sandslash. How close are you to 28 now, Edward? You're on your way there. Oh, you've only got 2 quick attacks though. Might have to swap you out in a sec just up here. Let's go check the 3rd grass patch, and then we should take on Misty and start to make our decision. So, I'll happily take suggestions in the chat about which of the 3 grass patches people think we should try our hand at. Okay, this one apparently has a Pinsir in it. Pinsir would be fun, but Pinsir's like Scyther. It's one of those just kind of one-off Pokemon. It's just straight normal type. Might learn some bug moves, maybe? I don't know. Alright, swap you for Popeye. Oh, and Beedrill, that's right. We saw one of you in Mount Moon. And you've got a second appearance here. Beedrill's always a possibility. You've definitely got bug-type moves. You'll have Twin Needle, I think. Oh, and a Butterfree! That's interesting combo. Beedrill and Butterfree. Bug-type moves are super effective against Psychic, but that's typically not the way you play that. Ooh, that's right, yeah. Psychic's super effective against fighting. Oh, and we're confused now. Okay, well, be very careful, Popeye. Don't wang yourself in the head. Popeye, no. Don't do that. Yeah, we are not chancing that. Do you actually have any PP left? No, you don't. Okay. Okay, we are just gonna run from that. We're gonna quickly heal up and do a few more in that grass patch. So I guess let's call them bottom, middle, and top. The bottom grass is the one that's just to the west of Cerulean City down here. The one that's got like the Farfetch'd and Bellsprout in it. So that's the bottom patch of grass. We've got the middle patch of grass, which is the one right at the end of Nugget Bridge there. That's got like everything. It's got a rare chance of a Psyduck and a Mr. Mime and a Horsey. A slightly more common chance of a Persian or a Sandslash. And then we've got the top grass patch, which is what we're going at now. And I'll swap Edward back to the front for this. Top grass patch, which so far, in our sample of 2 Pokemon, has had a Beedrill and a Butterfree. Yeah, I think that's fair, Trans. There's always going to be luck of the draw in the grass, and that's what adds the tension to this kind of a playthrough, because we can choose to some extent, but we're only ever choosing by the odds. The game could deal us a very different hand. Vaporeon here would be an interesting choice as well. Mixes things up a bit. One of the 3 evolutions. Again, another water type. Ponyta, fire type. Wow, I'm kind of surprised about how many different types of Pokemon are in the grass here. I wouldn't have thought that this was such a varied batch. So that's 4 different type of Pokemon from up here, and again, all 4 of them have been a different one each time. Okay, there's our first repeat, back to the Butterfree. So we'll have to sample a few more from this grass patch in order to work out which 2 of the 4 are the common ones and which 2 of the 4 are the slightly rarer ones. Just so we can make a most informed decision. Oh, there's a 5th one. Okay, Ivysaur. That's right, yep, so we could switch out for our traditional Bulbasaur starter. Work our way towards a Venusaur. There's the Pinsir again. Oh, so I forgot to count Pinsir when we were listing these through. So Pinsir was actually the first one that we encountered before the Beedrill and the Butterfree. So I think we're up to 6 now, maybe. I can't even remember anymore. But I feel like this grass patch is just too volatile. There's just too much in here. Also, that was level 28 and we didn't learn any new move. So either it's level 29 or I've misremembered and it's not even in the 20s. There's another Pinsir. So at this point, by the complete sort of luck of the dice, Pinsir seems to be the more common one here. 29 was at Trans. No worries. I couldn't remember. I thought it might have been 28. That's okay. Something to look forward to. Pinsir again. Okay, so I feel confident in saying that Pinsir is one of the common ones from this grass patch. It's hard to tell what the others are in comparison. Maybe Butterfree is the second most common. I mean, it's hard to say. We've seen that one twice, and all the others once. So it's not a good sample. This will be the last Pokemon we check from this patch. There you go, there's another Butterfree. So, Pinsir and Butterfree are kind of the 2 from here. So, let's take this one out, head to Misty, take Misty out, and start weighing up our options. So, thinking this through, the bottom patch of grass will either be a Farfetch'd or a Bellsprout. The middle patch of grass will either be a Sandslash or a Persian. And the top patch of grass will either be a Pinsir or a Butterfree. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's a shame that Pinsir is in the top of that pack. I do like that diversity from the top one. yeah, it does give a lot of interesting options. So it could be fun to just roll the dice there, but the odds are, if we roll the dice, it's going to be a pincer. I mean, there's always the chance it's not. You know, it's quite possible that we just randomly get one of the others. I don't know why I'm saving the game, but I'm doing it. Anyway, so I've put Edward up the front, just because Edward's strong, and we should be able to go for this. Bug flying. Misty's Pokemon are just water type. I guess Starmie's probably water psychic, and it might have confusion. So Popeye's probably not a good bet there, sending out fighting type against the psychic. So it's just going to be all Scyther, and Scyther should level up during this. So let me just check the items real quick. I've got 2 potions on me, just in case the worst happens. We shouldn't need an antidote. The only thing that will be annoying is if we get confused. Now we should clean up some of that stuff in the inventory too. Alright. Trainers have turned pro. Policy about Pokemon. What's your approach when you catch Pokemon? What's your approach when you catch Pokemon? I catch the first one I see. That's my approach. My policy is an all-out offensive with water type. Okay. Let's see how your water type Pokemon compare to Edward. I feel like he just outranks you all. Yeah, you're still in the teens. Edward's got 10 levels on you. Oh, crit from water gun straight up. Alright, and here comes the Starmie. 21. Yeah, it's going to have decent defense. Ooh. So that's doing a decent bit of damage. We're going to have to watch out, because if there's a crit comes out of this... tackle is fine, but watch out for the bubble beam. There we go. There it is, Edward levels up. Edward tries to learn Slash. Alright, what are we going to forget? The other 3 are kind of... I don't use them at all. I think Focus Energy is the one to get rid of here. Just because... I think, when I looked these up, I think it's one of these broken ones. Focus Energy is supposed to do something like make me 4 times as likely to crit, or something like that. But instead of timesing crit chance by 4, it accidentally divides crit chance by 4, because Gen 1 is Gen 1, right? So instead of focusing our energy, we actually become completely distracted and basically cannot crit. So we're going to forget that. Not that I ever really use buff moves and things like that to, status affecting moves to buff my Pokemon. It's just not in my playstyle. There we are, Cascade Badge. Makes all Pokemon to level 3 obey, I can use Cut anytime. And we get Bubble Beam. Worth checking out to see if anyone can learn Bubble Beam, just in case we don't get a water Pokemon here. Bubble Beam. Still no one can. That's okay. Let us mark this off. There we are. Okay, we are ready to go and catch something. So, given that Pinsir would be kind of a disappointment, I think. I don't feel like we'd have a good variety in the team if we got a Pinsir. I think we're going to try and dodge him. Which means it's going to have to be the middle patch, because the bottom patch is basically going to be a Farfetch'd. Could be a Bellsprout, but it will probably be a Farfetch'd. Yeah, probably not the bottom trans. Yep, I think we're going with the middle. Let's have a look. Yeah, I need to sell that nugget. We've got 1 Great Ball and 13 Pokeballs. Okay, well that's plenty. We're not going to need more than 13 Pokeballs. Surely. So let's sell the nugget. The other thing I should have been paying attention to was how much damage I'm doing. Yeah, Spell Sprout would be good, but Farfetch would be even worse. I need to pay attention to how much damage I'm doing. With Edward out the front, I'm one-hitting almost everything. I guess I could swap to Popeye, but Edward's quick attack basically one-hits everything. I think maybe Sand Slash didn't get one hit. I think from memory, the couple of times that I encountered a Sand Slash, it actually took 2 quick attacks to take it out. But I'm not sure I want to chance that, because knowing me, it would do a crit and I'd take it out. Yeah, Trans, we're all set. I've got 13 Pokeballs because we had heaps from last time. You're right, I have leveled since then, so it'll probably do even more damage knowing me. So I say we just go in and just throw Pokeballs. We've got 13 of them. Surely we catch someone within 13. But these are the rules, right? We have to attempt to catch the first Pokemon we see. If we run out of Pokeballs, then we just have no choice. We just have to run or defeat it, and we have used up our chance. And we've just missed that one. So, let's go for it. I'm going to throw down a save again. I don't know why. I feel like I'm saving for milestones like this, but not reloading the game to roll the dice differently. Let's go in the grass, and let's see if we can get the Sand Slash. Whether it's the Persian that jumps out instead, or if we pull a completely random drop and get the Horsey or one of the Psychic options. Any of them would be interesting as well. So, let us go. See what we find. Here it is. It's the Horsey. Looks like we're going a water type after all. And it's level 7. It's one of the low level ones. First ball and we've got it. Okay, well I guess that's where we're teaching Bubble Beam to the Horsey then. It's a dragon type, I guess. Well, it's not dragon type, it's just... It's dragon. We're going to need a name for Horsey, by the way, as a nickname. Known to shoot down flying bugs with precision blasts of ink from the surface of the water. Give a nickname to Horsey? Yes, we do. Alright, let us call it, so we've got can't spell, Horsey, there we are. Wow, you're really off to the corner of your box, aren't you? I'll have to straighten you up later. Plenty of options in the chat there. Nay, sounds fun. Ponyta probably doesn't work, given that that's the name of another Pokemon. I'd end up just trolling myself too much with something like that. Horsey, as in Horsey, like that. Yeah, that works. Horseplay. I think you'll find horseplay might be too long, perhaps. Hippo. Hippo the Horsey. We're sort of all over the place here a bit. I guess I'm also thinking long term. Ooh, I see. Short for hippocampus. Ah, okay, I get the reference. I'm also kind of thinking long term as to eventually this Horsey will evolve, and I guess the name has to carry through with the evolution. So, yeah, maybe we go Hippo. The seahorse. Yeah, let's just name the Pokemon for the literal creatures that they are. I'm happy with Hippo, I think. We'll have Edward, Popeye, and Hippo. It's a bit hard. You've got to make sure to think of Hippo as in short for hippopotamus, but I could get used to that. I think we're gonna go Hippo. Let's see how it looks on screen. Let's give it nickname there, Hippo. Edward, Popeye, and Hippo. Yeah. Yep, I'm happy. Let's go. Okay. Newest member of the team. Put you up front. Let's see what TMs you can learn straight away. Alright. Skeevers, welcome to the stream. You just joined right after we caught our third Pokemon. We've just added Hippo to the team. It's a hip and happening name, that's it. Also, looking at the stats, it's nice to have a Pokemon who's actually not strong on attack for once. We've got high special stat, which works well being water type. Also reasonably high defense, which is good. Yeah. And just Bubble. Obviously can learn Bubble Beam and Surf. You're absolutely right, Trans. So yes, we're doing that right now. We're going to teach it Bubble Beam, and when the time comes, Hippo will learn Surf for us. So, yep. There you go. Hippo's got a second move. It's so cute and derpy. Oh, poor Hippo. So what else have we got? Bide. We're not teaching that to anyone. You can all learn that. No one uses Bide. Water Gun. We could teach that to Hippo, but I have a feeling you're going to learn Water Gun anyway, pretty soon. So let's just not do that. TMO4. Oh, perfect, Trans. It can learn Ice Beam and Blizzard. That's exactly what I want to hear. And I had a thought about that. Oh, Whirlwind, we're not teaching that to anyone. The first playthrough, and by the first I mean the last playthrough, I doubled down on the high damaging attacks, Blizzard, Thunder, and whatever. Also Hyper Beam, I guess. But the problem with them is they've got really... Oh, and Fire Blast. That's what I'm thinking. Problem is they've got really low accuracy compared to a lot of other moves. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, we stick with, say, Blizzard rather than Ice Beam, or we stick with... Sorry, no, other way around. Ice Beam rather than Blizzard. And we stick with Thunderbolt instead of Thunder, and things like that. Maybe if we can teach them to multiple Pokemon, we do, but they are Thunder Wave, yeah, we're not teaching anyone that. But it might help when we get to the Elite Four, and we don't have that same randomness of moves with low accuracy. Popeye can get Seismic Toss, but we're not worried about that one too much. Okay, let's get out of here. Bubble Beam and Ice Beam are 100%. Great. Horsey's my sniper. Yeah, I like that. Too bad Hippo's already got a name. We could have called him Sniper, but that's fine. Alright, why am I going to the Pokemon Center? I don't need to heal anyone, do I? No. Hippo could do with a bit of leveling, but I think that's just going to happen naturally by... Yeah, I know I was going in here now. I think it's going to happen naturally by just the trainers we encounter. I was going here to toss a bunch of items into the PC. So let's just put like all these TMs in, I think. I don't think any of them were any good at the moment. So we had Bide, we had something like Water Gun, maybe this one was Whirlwind, maybe Thunder Wave and Seismic Toss. There we go. I think that's what the 5 of them were, in some random order. And I'm not fussed about any of them. We'll also put the 2 rare candies into the PC, and the HP up into the PC, and the 2 moonstones into the PC, and the Helix Fossil. Right. So we've only got on us the things we actually need. I guess the other option, which I didn't even consider, so we had our 3 different grass patches that we chose between, but there was a 4th option, and the 4th option was to do this, to leave town, and to go and see just the next bit of grass out of here. Also this guy. I'm an innocent bystander. We could have just walked out to just the random grass out here and just completely sort of chanced it. Go Hippo! Look at him! Oh dear, that's a poor back sprite there. Also, I'm saying him, but I need to think about my arbitrary choice of gender for all of these Pokemon, because I remember that I just arbitrarily sort of identified some Pokemon as being feminine in the previous playthrough, and then Skeevers comes along and challenges all my decisions and says that half the ones that she named should have been guys, but anyway. And looking at the bunch, Edward's clearly male and so is Popeye, but I reckon Hippo's probably the first girl of the group. If I had to say. Yeah, thank you, Skeevers. I do think that I will go with she and her for Hippo. Because we need a bit more representation on the team. Don't look at it like that, Brawn Dodo. And of course, you distracted me, so I've made a mistake. A big mistake. Not only did I not send Hippo back out to get the XP from this Drowsy, but I've left a fighting type out against a Psychic with half health. So now we've got no choice. We can't send Hippo out now because Hippo will die. So now I've got to send Edward out just so that he actually survives this. And of course, puts Edward to sleep. So this could be super bad. Here comes the confusion. Alright, not so bad. Not so bad. Don't disable quick attack. Oh! Drowsy! Okay, Edward, stay asleep. You don't need to wake up anytime soon. Oh, wait a minute, we've got Slash. Oh, never mind. I thought that was our one attacking move. Yeah, yep, good call. And let's move Slash up to second spot there. There we go. Yes, I do get Slash. And now Drowsy's got slashed. Perfect, right. Oh, you all live quietly. Okay, yes, Dig. Alright, time to see if anyone can learn Dig. Because that could be fun. Popeye can learn Dig. Okay, we won't give it to Popeye just yet, because there's nowhere to dig out of. Sort of. Just in case we come across a ground-type Pokemon, then we could give it to them definitely, to sort of benefit from the same type attack bonus. But that's a good fallback. If we get a bit later in the game, and we could really use someone having Dig, I am more than happy to give it to Popeye. That would work. Alright, let's just head down this way towards Vermilion. And by doing so, let's just check out the grass here. Because I know we've got grass patch in here. And I have no idea what's here. Let's see what we could have caught if we randomly went this way. There you go. If we randomly went this way, we would have caught a Graveler instead. I could chance that. I could try a Bubble Beam on that. But I would be so scared that Hippo would die with only 21 hit points. So, unfortunately, we're just going to go fighting against Rock. Super effective. If you can land that hit, though, Popeye. There we are. Nice! Finally, Hippo gets a level. So, we're still doing a little bit of scouting, just to see what sort of Pokemon are here. Wow! Okay. Psyduck in one patch, Golduck in the other. We shouldn't send Popeye out for that. If he's got confusion, we could be in trouble. Okay, so a Graveler, a Golduck, another Golduck. So that's interesting. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Careful. If it turns out that Golduck is the more likely one from this grass patch, then we need to consider whether or not it's worth considering a Golduck in the future. We've already got a water type, so we don't need more water type. Oh, there's a Vulpix, fire type. But it does have some psychicness to it. Once again, I could try a Bubble or a Bubble Beam here, but I'd be too scared. I mean, if Vulpix just does an Ember back, then Hippo would resist that pretty nicely. But Vulpix makes for an interesting option. There's the Graveler again. Okay, so... Oops. One of these I'm going to accidentally do that. Yeah, this one's not a bad patch either. So, Graveler can be kind of fun for its sort of rock-type stuff going on here. Problem is, we could never get our Graveler to evolve into a Golem, because that's a trade-only evolution. So he'd be stuck as Graveler forever, which is not the end of the world. But he would get... he's just straight rock-type, I think. I think Graveler is just pure rock, but if Graveler's rock and ground as a dual type, then we could teach him Dig. He'd get the benefit of that. Let's chance this, Hippo. Go on, Hippo. I'm feeling brave. How close are you to a level up? 198. Alright, Hippo. Give us a Bubble Beam. It's a crit! Good on ya! Oh, you've earned that. Yeah. Graveler wouldn't be so bad. Everyone can learn Strength, it seems, so he would learn Strength as well. Dig, yeah. Rock type, so Rock Throw. I guess that's like the one rock move. You're a bit higher level, but let's try it again. Oh wow! Even without being a crit. Oh, well this is the perfect patch to just train Hippo up then. You can one-hit a level 15, Graveler. Ah, that's a good one. Also learn Self-Destruct. The essential move on every Nuzlocke run. Self-Destruct. Oh dear. Trans. Be weak to Skeeves, Poliwag, Poliwhirl. You are right. We should be thinking about sort of some endgame stuff here. I said this last time, but we should be thinking about being able to take on the Elite Four, and by extension Skeeves, as the champion who will somehow beat the Elite Four before us, like every time. And yeah, a Graveler wouldn't be any good against Water type, but that just means I wouldn't send them out. But it does mean that eventually we need to be looking for someone that will be good against Water type, perhaps, or at least resistant to Water type. Good job, Hippo. Level 13. Oops. So, Water type, as good as it is, Water type doesn't have a lot of special stuff going on for it. Water is super effective against... So, I'm thinking of this in relation to Hippo's addition to the team. Water is super effective against fire, obviously, and rock, and ground. So, Horsey will be great against Bruno's rock-type Pokemon in the Elite Four, and it'll be great against the fire-type Arcanine that Skeeves will have at the end. It's not very effective against water and grass and dragon. Ooh, see how you go against this Vulpix. Ooh, watch out for the quick attack. So we just wouldn't send Hippo out against... Oh, okay, didn't go all the way there. We just wouldn't send Hippo out against Lance. Because it's water-type moves. Actually, though, it would learn ice attacks, so then it would be good against Lance all of a sudden. Yes, with ice moves, you're right, Trans. So, Hippo will suddenly get a lot of extra versatility if it gets ice moves. Okay, fair. So that's not so bad now. That's looking up in my eyes. Because then, yeah, we would have to come back now to just trying to justify Popeye's existence. Popeye is just the fighting type, and really the one thing he's got going for him is he's good against normal and rock type. Oh no, actually he doesn't at all. I'm forgetting Popeye's for Lorelei. Popeye's got the fighting type to go against the ice type of Lorelei. So, okay, so Popeye has a purpose on the team, Hippo has a purpose on the team, Edward is there for intimidation. That's about it at the moment. Edward's our valiant starter who will just stare down the opposition with his quick attacks and slashes. And he's just sturdy. He's just reliable. He can take a hit. He can deal out a decent amount of normal type damage. So maybe he's good against the Alakazam or something like that. He's just the one that can do sturdy damage. I guess, big picture, we have the potential for up to 9 Pokemon. The starter plus 1 for each of the 8 badges. So, going into the Elite Four, we could be, you know, moving with a view to drop some members from the main team. You know, we could leave some people in the computer. There'd be nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's a sunk cost fallacy here that's saying because I've trained some of these up so high, comparatively, because I've invested so much time in them, I should keep them. But that's not really a good way of looking at this. Okay, we should probably stop playing around in this grass here. We've seen everything we need to see here, he says as he walks sideways to encounter more people in the grass. We know what's in this patch now. At least I feel like we know what's in this patch. It's some combination of Gravelers, Vulpixes, and Golducks. With Graveler seeming to be the most common one. And either Golduck or Vulpix, maybe Golduck, I think second most common. Okay, I'm just gonna duck back up to Cerulean City. And just quickly heal. How close are you to the level, Hippo? Ah, moderate. So I'm just thinking ahead to what comes up here. On our way down to Vermilion City, we've got another grass patch after the underground tunnel. So we can check to see what Pokemon's in there, but we've also got a small handful of trainers. So what I'll do is we'll just go through all those trainers in order to get to Vermilion City, and then once we get there and we can save there, or not save, but you know, once we get there we can do a pit stop at the Pokemon Center, and then we can head back and check out what's in the grass. Is it worth using HP up on Hippo while she still has less HP? Does it make much of a difference if you HP up early or late? As I understand it, it makes no difference when you do it. I looked up into this briefly when I checked some of that stuff about what is it, IVs and EVs and all that sort of stuff with IV training and EV training and how that works in Gen 1 and how it's kind of different to all the other later generations. And when I looked it up, I think the mechanism in the game for applying a HP up, just like the mechanism in the game for applying the iron and the calcium and all that kind of stuff, it just gives a stat increase in the same kind of way that the and I can't remember which one it is, EVs or IVs, in the same way as one of those do when you just train through defeating Pokemon. It just gives an internal boost by just adding a fixed number to an internal counter that can count anywhere up to 0 to 65,535. So at the start or at the end, as I understand it, it gives the same flat increase. I'm sure there was another hidden item on the ground there that I've failed to pick up, but that's okay. It was probably just a rare candy. Rare candies, on the other hand, they're the ones that you should probably do as late as possible, because a rare candy just gives a flat level up. It just gives a Pokemon exactly enough XP as what they need to get to the next level. So giving someone a rare candy at level 2 is pointless, because just defeat any wild Pokemon and they'll level up. But giving someone a rare candy at level 99 is ideal, because that would take forever to level up. Poison type. Don't send out fighting against poison, although maybe we should. Just use a normal type attack. Oh, there we go. There's a poison. Oh dear. So let's keep Popeye out of battle, so that poison doesn't proc. I don't think I can just send Hippo in. I mean, you can, you'll take damage, but don't worry. We'll just get Edward's deal with this. We'll use an antidote at the end of battle. We've got 2 of them, I think, so happy to use one, and maybe buy a few more. I'm just putting Hippo in each of these just to give Hippo a tiny bit more XP. Every little bit counts. Nice, one shot. Hippo gets level 16. It's interesting that Hippo still hasn't learned any other moves yet. Oh, I'd forgotten. Good reminding. Yes, Popeye, I'm sorry. Just plain forgot. Instantly. Let's talk to you two. Yep, you just got the Squirtle. That's fine. Hippo, get out of there. Popeye, you can give that a go. Trent, you're looking up the move set for me again. Nice. Hippo not really going to learn any more good moves until her last one, a long time away. What is this? Do no Pokemon actually learn any good moves anymore? Is this really why I actually crafted the Dream Team the way I did in the first game? Because they were, like, literally the Pokemon that learn moves, and no one else does. Oh dear. Alright, get out of there. Popeye, go. Normal type. Yeah, see, I knew the Hyper Fang was coming. Always got to watch out for Hyper Fangs against Rattatas. Oh, Popeye? Popeye? Was that 2 Hyper Fangs that missed in a row? Hippo gets 6 moves in total, including level 1 Bubble. Sure, okay. There we go. Do something scary. Send Hippo out against a Pikachu, and immediately swap back. Alright, don't paralyze us. Okay. Never seen you around, are you good? Problem is I jumped ahead with Bubble Beam. Well, sure, I taught Hippo Bubble Beam. I'm just wanting Hippo to learn some moves naturally. You know, like good old fashioned. Oh, Poison Powder! No! I mean, Bubble Beam's a TM, which means that that's it's a move that no Pokemon ever learns naturally. Well, no, sorry, I shouldn't say that. There are loads of TMs in the game that Pokemon learn as natural moves, but it's a TM from a gym leader. I got it from defeating Misty, so it's guaranteed to be a move that no one else naturally learns. Let's use the last antidote on Edward. Yeah, so Bubble Beam, yeah, it's a powerful move, right? Does more damage than the natural level 30 attack. Huh, nice, okay. So Hippo's already got a strong attack then, comparatively speaking. Yeah. Oh, well that's fine then. I guess you don't really need to learn more moves, Hippo, if you're good with Bubble Beam. It's one of the things that's a bit unfortunate about Gen 1. It doesn't have a lot of these stats that you might be interested in game. Like it's barely got types. You know, it just barely succeeds in telling me the type of my moves. It you know, it doesn't tell me what any of the moves do, or their damage output or things like that. You guys are coming through clutch for me with all that by you know, telling me what's got high and low accuracy, what's got high and low power, and just my own sort of familiarity and experimentation here. So, I'm not sure, but I think that's cleared Popeye's accuracy debuff now, by coming in and out of battle. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Popeye's accuracy has been reset again. So, wipe that sand out your eyes. 3 Pidgeys in a row, nice. Ooh. Sneaking in with those quick attacks, you're trying to get in fast. But we are very close to Vermilion City now. Just the one more trainer, then we can go and heal up and get ourselves sorted. Spearow. Let's be careful here, actually. Flying is super effective against fighting. So, this peck that comes out of this Spearow would do a lot of damage to Popeye. So, we'll just have to send Edward out for safety. Yeah. Yes, Trans. Popeye's Popeye's on the way out. So, it's gonna have to be Edward. that sees us through this final trainer here. Because I hope it doesn't happen. I hope we don't ever have a Pokemon faint and have to release them from the party. In fact, saying that now, I haven't even prepared a graphic for what would happen if I did have to release a Pokemon from the party. I haven't got anything planned for the overlay down the bottom to update in any specific way. Pokemon's up this way, yeah. To update in any particular way, I just guess I'd delete their name and picture. I haven't got a big red cross to put through or anything. So I guess I should think about that, just in the unlikely event we have to release someone. So yeah, we'll leave Hippo up front for now. Papa would lose an eye from that peck, yes. I know there are a couple of people here to talk to. Ah, the fishing guru! Yes! So here's something that I never do. I never fish. Because I don't know what it is about water Pokemon, but I tend not to bother with them. Let's see what's in the water, because I think the old rod can catch nothing but Magikarp, right? So this will be a good experiment to see what happens here. Because if it's literally nothing but Magikarp, then that means that one Magikarp has been randomized for some other one Pokemon, which means this becomes now a guaranteed encounter. I'm going to say guaranteed Gyarados, but maybe not. Now, this could be anything in the game. This could be anything in 1 in 51, 1 in 151. And I think it's a guarantee. So whatever this is, this will, I think, be what every single old rod ever catches. Which means if it's good, we could bank this as a Pokemon to add to the team down the line. So, let's see. Okay, it's a Butterfree. Let's take it out and then try again, just because I want to see. I just want to confirm. It's a level 5 Butterfree, so that to me looks like it's the level 5 Magikarp that's been swapped out. Okay, so there's some experimentation to be done here. Let's just fish up a second one and maybe a third one, just to be 100% certain, or to be increasingly certain. Yes, I can't believe it's not Magikarp either. Let's just do a bubble. We don't need a full-on bubble beam, surely. Okay, apparently we do. Apparently we need a full-on bubble beam. I guess that shows how much better Bubble Beam is than Bubble. One more time. I mean, I'm doing something with a 100% chance of success 3 times in a row, just to satisfy myself that it's a 100% success rate. Yeah. Okay. The only other thing I want to check with the old rod is I want to check whether or not this randomization is still regional. Like, it shouldn't matter where I fish with the old rod. Normally in the normal game, it would be a Magikarp everywhere in the game. Every water you fish in with an old rod would be a level 5 Magikarp. But, because of the way the randomization has worked, I don't know if when I go to a different route, like up in another town, and fish with the old rod there, whether the Magikarp in that place is re-randomized as a different type of Pokemon. Because if it is, then that now means that, and we're going to listen to this guy so we get the bike voucher, then that would mean that, you know, it's just a case of fishing at every single town and every single route we can to see what we get. There's the bike voucher. Right. You people didn't do anything else, did you? Yeah, you talk about that. Yeah, you talk about that. Butterfree would actually be useful? Yeah, I'm not going to dismiss it. Psybeam for final battle, all the debuff spells for catching. Actually, you're absolutely right. Butterfree would be a good replacement for Paris, because that's exactly what I was thinking with Paris, having Spore or Stun Spore or whatever it's got to paralyze or put things to sleep. Butterfree does that too. So we could use its sleep powder to put people to sleep and catch them better. So maybe that's a good call. It's got Psychic type in it. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a Spearow? Want to trade for Farfetch? No, I do not. Let me go back to the Pokemart, because I should get... What have we got? Oh, I can't buy antidotes. Really? Okay. Interesting. We've got 2 potions, that's fine. It's good enough for now. I'm just checking what's in these couple of houses here, because I can't remember. Maybe they're interesting, maybe they're not. Sure, that was interesting, yep. Yes, I'll check Cerulean for antidotes, because we are going to go back there to get the bike. And on our way back there, we might wander through this grass, just to see what's in this grass. Poison, Paralyze, Sleep, and Confuse. Who needs damage? I know, right? Well, there's Narbok. So, yeah, let's get Popeye out there. Just don't use the fighting type moves again. So, yeah, that'd be good. A load of status effects from Butterfree. So, maybe there's a play to be made there. And I like the fact that it's a guaranteed capture. That feels really nice to me. Also, thank you for the follow there, RatRat2014. Thanks for showing your appreciation for the stream. Whoops. Really sent Hippo out to take care of that. I'm sure Hippo could. I'm being very sensitive to Hippo at the moment. She's new to the team, she's lower level, I don't want to accidentally have her faint just out of the blue like this. And there's no trainers hiding in the grass here, right? There's that guy at the top, but we saw him. We seem to be getting a lot of Arboks here. I'm not going to go so far as to say it's a 100% drop, like those Butterfrees. Oh, and there's the wrap. That's a wrap. But if we wanted an Arbok, which I don't think we do, but if we wanted one, this is definitely where you come for it. Come on, Popeye. Don't do this forever. Yeah, she is very, very small. Yes. Okay, let's just see one more Pokemon in this grass. See if we can get 4 Arboks in a row. Nope, there's something else. Venomoth. Okay. Venomoth, evolution of Venonat. And just like that, Popeye's poisoned. Yeah, that's not good. Well, yeah, just keep trying to use poison powder. That's why I'm not using the antidote in battle. Wait a minute, we don't have an antidote. Yeah, let's just wander back before we go to Cerulean. You're fine, right, aren't you? You can hold on for a bit, Popeye? Yeah. You can grin and bear this. It's okay. Center's right here. Okay, so make sure we pick up antidotes in Cerulean City. I guess this is the first time I'm really paying attention to what's actually stocked in the Pokemart. And I kind of guess I just assumed that everything would be well, not everything would be everywhere, but you know what I mean. Like, things that had unlocked and were accessible at the earlier Pokemarts would remain accessible at the later ones. until they got replaced by other things. But I guess that's just not true. You know, I guess I'm generalizing from how Pokeballs eventually get replaced by Great Balls and Super Balls and stuff, and Ultra Balls and stuff like that. And the same way that potions become Super Potions and Hyper Potions. I'm applying that logic to everything else in the Pokemart, but I guess that's probably not true. I'm taking the long way around here. and then Dragon Balls, yes. Excuse me, sir, just walk right in front of me. Bye. Here we are. Repels antidotes. Burn heals, awakening, paralyze heal. They're fine. I'm gonna buy one burn heal. Just one. In case someone gets burnt for some reason. I don't think I'm gonna bother buying a paralyze heal. We can work with that. If someone gets paralyzed, we can work around that a bit. But antidotes, yeah, let's get 5 of us. 5 of them on us. Potion, repel. Let's get some more potions. Okay. Potions, ethers. Oh, we got a Great Ball. Yeah. X special. We can sell that X special. Yeah, let's sell that X special. Oops. What destroys Dragon Ball Z? Fairy Ball Z. Nice. Yep. Except yeah, pushes glasses up nose. Actually, there are no fairy type Pokemon in Gen 1. So, do we have a bike now? I didn't even read any of that dialogue, so yes we do. Bike goes up the top. Potions go next. Antidote comes next, because you know that we're going to need them. I guess Pokeballs next, because otherwise we'd have to scroll forever to find them. And let's put that Great Ball next to the Pokeballs, just so I remember it's there. Then the rest is just random. What's that TM? Oh, that's Dig. We should put that in the computer for safekeeping, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe keep it honest, because someone's actually going to learn that at some point. Burn Hill we just bought. Ether, yeah. Sand Ticket, yeah, I guess. That's fine. The rest can just be in random order. Let's get on the bike. Oh, it's amazing. And into the house and immediately off the bike. And back on the bike. Oh, I've just remembered the other thing I was going to do up here. So we are coming back up here. Because the other thing I was going to do, which, let's go this way so we don't enter a house, was do some fishing. I just wanted to double check the rules for fishing. And see, is this going to be a another Butterfree. And we're going to go all the way up to Bill's house to do our fishing up here. Take the scenic route. There we go. Let's fish here. Okay, come on Butterfree. If this is something else, this will be very interesting. It's not. Okay, so looks like that has worked exactly as we thought. So I guess that says that, yeah, catching Pokemon in the water is itself its own route. When the Pokemon got their routes re-randomized, the table of possible fishable Pokemon with a fishing rod have been randomized just like any other grassy route. So, I'm thinking that, yeah, maybe we go for Butterfree as the next one immediately after Lieutenant Surge. We've still got other options. There are definitely other things we could do. I guess I've still got my heart set on Mew at some point. I'll happily scrap Paris for Butterfree, but Mew would also fill that gap of Psychic and just other Misc. If we don't sort of get any other Psychic Pokemon. I guess Butterfree's got Psychic stuff too. But still. So, SSN is where we should be going now. But I'm again just going to take a moment to check what's in other places. Like, actually, no, let's not check Diglett's Cave yet. Because we could, we'll go through Diglett's Cave anyway as soon as we get cut. So there's no point doing that right now. And there's probably no point going over and checking that grass right now. Nah, let's be done with it. Let's do the SSN. We'll still leave Hippo up front for now, just because Hippo could do with getting a little bit more XP here. I don't remember what level everyone on the SSN is, but we'll go on and we'll find out. I'm going to try and remember the layout of the place now. I'm going to go all the way to one end, and then we're going to try and just come back. Go through all the doors systematically. Right, so we're at the far end. Let's see. Could be a bunch of fishermen and stuff. Stop and chat. Yeah, all your Pokemon from the sea. So, this is one of the few constants in the game now. The Pokemon that the trainers have, they're not randomized. So, we can kind of rely on this in some way. These are just the same Pokemon that everyone would have always had. Good old Tentacool. Throwing acid everywhere, and of course that was super effective for some reason. Yeah. Poison against bug type. Did not even think about that. Sending a bug type out against poison? Guess that shows how much I, use bug type Pokemon. Nice, Hippo's nearly at level 20. Ooh, Hippo learns Smoke Screen. Fun, but not useful. Edward hits 30. Shelter's part rock type, right? So I should actually be setting Popeye out for this. So, give it a low kick. No! You're not part rock type. It must just be, Cloyster that gains the rock type then. I like that you flinched twice on that though. That's very convenient. Great. Okay, one trainer down. Let's see what the next guy's got. Maybe you're walking the plank if you lose. We'll see about that. Sailor sends out Machop. Oh, well, two can play that game. Go Popeye. Time for a mirror match. Wow, that did a lot of damage. He does Karate Chop. I'll do Karate Chop, but no, I'll do a low kick. We'll do more damage. There we go. Alright, let's try the Karate Chop now. There we are. It was a crit as well. Alright, you've got some item here that I'm going to nab. Another sailor, so you're going to have more tentacles again. Called it. So I guess I have to send Popeye out now. Oh, rap. Not ideal. There's the acid. So after this battle I'm going to give Popeye a potion, just because we can't afford to leave people this low. And I really don't want to be running out to the Poké Center every couple of rooms. Yeah, that's a good observation, in fact. The other rods will have set spawns too. That's exactly what I'm counting on. And again, in the same sort of style of experimentation, I wonder when we go to use, say, the good rod, you know, and I don't remember how it works after the old rod, because again, I basically never use rods, but the old rod can only catch level 5 Magikarp. I think the good rod can catch, say, level 10 Magikarp, and also something else, like level 10 Magikarp and also Horsey, or also Tentacool. Something like that. There's like just a little bit extra, so maybe there's a second Pokemon that can join the odds table now. And so I wonder, in that randomization with, say, the good rod, is the Magikarp in that loot table still being swapped out for the Butterfree? And if so, that's fine, I guess, because then there'll be a second one that randomly gets added to the mix. And yeah, further down the line, when we get to the Super Rod and the Super Rod, I think there's, what, it's Old Rod, Good Rod, Super Rod. Is that literally all? I don't even know. Best Rod. Yeah, it'll be interesting to know exactly how the spawns play out there. So we'll test that out in due time. Rest. Everyone can learn Rest. I'm not sure that's necessary right now. Maybe down the road we might want to teach that to someone, just because it could be useful to have Rest as an option, but again, it would be sort of pretty circumstantial. No, I don't like using Rest in the middle of combat. Ah, potion! Good call. Did I do that potion or not? I feel like I didn't. No, I didn't. Should have done that. Well, let's send Popeye out now anyway to get a little bit more beat up, and then we'll do the potion. Yes, I got distracted talking about the different rods, didn't I? That's fine. We'll potion after this, trainer. Don't crit. Thank you. We might even have to do 2 potions. Oh wow, there's a lot of horsies coming. Well, Popeye, you don't need to step out for these. Edward can take care of this. And the third horsey. It makes it even more of a stark contrast now, when you've got trainers like this that have 3 of the same Pokemon, compared to me, who's just encountering just absolutely random stuff in every grass patch. And I mean, I've got a Horsey, so, you know, it's possible, you know, I could have ended up with 3 of them if I, well, not if I wanted, but you know what I mean. It is technically able to have happened. 20 HP back. Okay, let's do a second one. There we go. Happy with that for now. Two guys, pair of sailors in this room. Do 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 do. Wow, Bubble does hardly any damage, does it? We're getting like critical hits with Bubble, and it's doing next to nothing to Popeye. Okay, well we learned our lesson now that Shelder doesn't actually have a partial rock type, because Popeye's fighting type wasn't super effective against it. It's not going to stop me from doing a low kick anyway. Trans Bubble has 20 base power. Wow, that's low, because I'm pretty sure Tackle has like 40 base power, maybe. Or it could be 30. But yeah, 20 seems like the lowest. Unless Tackle also has 20 base power, which would be a little bit of a surprise to me. Katooth has done some research, and you're gonna have to give me a clue on how to pronounce your name. Otherwise, I'm gonna guess Katooth, Quetooth. In my head, I say it differently every time. Looks like Old Rod is Magikarp anyway. Yes. Good Rod. Good Rod gives Poliwag or Goldeen anywhere, but Super Rod has a different spawn table for each water patch. Okay. Super Rod's probably not useful. Yeah, it's the sort of one that we could like try out in different places, but yeah, may not be as useful in comparison then, sure. Oh dear, here comes the confusion. Careful, Popeye. At this rate, I'm going to be pouring all my potions into you. Potion, go, Popeye. Oops, I did not mean to walk out that door. I know, Trans. Popeye, it must be something to do with these... well, I was going to say these fighting type Pokemon, but that is a complete lie, because Lego from the last playthrough had a huge speed stat. So it is nothing to do with... Oh, let's get Edward out there. Popeye's too slow. It's got nothing to do with fighting type. And of course you tackle now instead of Wrap, now that Edward's out. Yes, it is a shame that Popeye's so slow. Yeah, weighed down by all that muscle. That makes sense, I could believe that. Let me check his stat, in fact. Yeah, you're right, speed is just absolutely through the floor there. Interesting. Max Potion, nice. What's this? It's a Machoke. Ah, look, Popeye. Super strong, yeah. So, I guess that's okay when he's up against fighting, when he's up against Rock-type Pokemon, because Rock-type Pokemon, I feel like they've got to be slow, right? So, he might have comparable speed there. Ice-type Pokemon are possibly fast, maybe. It's hard to say. Ooh, Growlithe, okay. Hippo, I reckon you give this one a go on your own. Don't need to do a smoke screen, let's just do a Bubble Beam. See if this is a one hit. Yeah. Great. So you can handle that. You can one hit things that are around about your level. If they're super effective, at least. That much is certain. I guess I should also be thinking ahead to who I'm sending out against Lieutenant Surge, and I guess the answer to that is definitely not Hippo. Hippo's not going out against Lieutenant Surge. So either of the other two, and at that point it makes no difference. Actually no, it does make difference. I'll check after this battle. Let's get Popeye out again. But I'm pretty sure that Edward's part flying, isn't he? Like, he's bug flying, right? And if he is, then he's no good against Lieutenant Surge. Another one. We'll just send Popeye out again. Yep, confirmed in the chat. I'll probably double check anyway, but yes. So Edward. Yep, bug flying, exactly. So you're not coming out against Lieutenant Surge, so it's actually it's all on Popeye. So yes, we probably should be getting Popeye some levels because you're the only one that it even makes sense to send out against Lieutenant Surge. Oh, you're going for a wander? Haha, you thought I was the waiter. Oh, all these people in here. Ah, it's Wigglytuff. Nice. Just chatting to all these people. Ah, this is a maze. Collected Pokemon from all around the world. Okay, so Popeye, you can handle the birds. That's no problem. Just watch out for all those quick attacks. Nice, level 27. And I'm going to leave Hippo out for this one. Give us a Bubble Beam, Hippo. There we go, it's a crit. Doesn't tell us much. That might have been a one hit even without the crit, but we should let Hippo try and take a few more on her own. Also, you've conveniently stood in front of that other trainer for me, blocking her line of sight. So let's try this again. Hippo, you give her the Bubble Beam. Okay, right. Wasn't one hit, but it's still reasonable. Let's grab the item. It's a TM. We'll check out what it is after we take out this. Oh, you weren't a trainer. Ah, okay. Never mind. So, what is this? Body Slam. We could give that to Popeye, but Popeye's already got so many moves that there's probably no point teaching extra moves to him. From memory, Body Slam does a reasonable amount of damage. Like, it's got a, I think it's got like a chance to miss. It's also got a chance to make the enemy flinch. Yeah. Seeing as though we're close to the entrance, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to just rush back and heal up. Save a couple of potions. Yeah, I think Body Slam might have a chance to make the opponent flinch. Might have a slightly lower accuracy, like 80-85%, maybe 90%. Chance of hit. Normal type move. And I think its damage output is kinda decent. From memory. Like, it does a reasonable amount of damage. But that being said, it's just a regular old normal type move. So yeah, Popeye could definitely learn it. but Popeye's got Mega Punch, and I feel like that's probably equivalent to Body Slam. I'd have to look that up and check, but there's probably not a lot of point. Okay, so we were up to this corner up here. So, do we go in those stairs? Maybe? Let's not go in those stairs just yet. Ah, yes. We go in the kitchen first, then we do the stairs. I think all these guys have nothing to say. I remember talking to all of them first time I came here. Yeah, they just talk about there being things in the trash, which gets me to look in the trash. Yeah, he's peeling onions. He talks about the Snorlax. Oh, actually, Snorlax. Now that's a thought. Here's an idea. And this will be an idea for down the road, but Snorlax, like all the other legendary Pokemon, haven't been randomized. Like, and I say other legendary, I mean other static. Just like the other static Pokemon that exist in the world as their sprites, they didn't get randomized. Which means I can be guaranteed to know where a Snorlax is and can make sure to encounter it with certainty straight after a gym battle. So that could be good. I feel like adding a Snorlax to the team might be kinda nice. So maybe save that one down the line for 4th or 5th or something on the team. Getting a Snorlax could be kinda fun. Ooh, that was a crit. Wow. Some stuff in the chat there. What have we got? Mega Punch is 80 power with 85% accuracy. Body Slam is 85 power and 100% accuracy. Really? I wouldn't have thought the Body Slam has 100% accuracy. With a paralyzed chance too. I can imagine that Mega Punch probably has a flinching chance, but yeah, Body Slam with a paralyzing chance, sure. Is there any drawbacks to Body Slam at all? Like, does Body Slam do damage to me? Like, is it one of those moves that does 25% of its damage back to the user? Because if it doesn't, if it has no drawback like that, then I will just teach Body Slam to Popeye here and now. Yeah, we should switch to Popeye. Unless Popeye learns Body Slam later anyway, because I don't know, I'm always a little bit iffy about teaching a Pokemon a move that it naturally learns later on. Doesn't look like any recoil. Paralyzed can't affect normal type, that's the only drawback, at least in Gen 1. Huh. Oh, well that's fair. I wouldn't want the paralyzed affect normal type anyway, because being on a fighting type Pokemon, I'd use my fighting type move Low Kick against the normal type Pokemon rather than Body Slam for its super effectiveness. So I think I could live with that as an alternative. Not that I actually need to choose at this very moment. Popeye. Because of course I'll just replace Leer. I'll have Mega Punch and Body Slam. But let me just scroll back up the chat. 80 power with 85% accuracy. Yeah, I'm just thinking this through. So eventually, in terms of like move progression, I could replace Leer with Body Slam. When Popeye learns their next move, I would replace Karate Chop with whatever that move is, hopefully a fighting type move. Then it'll have 2 fighting type moves, and it'll have 2 normal type moves, Mega Punch and Body Slam. So I'd have options then. I'm also going to switch Popeye out of here because Popeye is currently confused and he'll end up killing himself. So we just cannot take that chance. Even though that's going to be super effective. Yes, Snorlax gets it naturally. I do think I knew that. I have a feeling that makes sense. So, yeah. I look forward to maybe adding a Snorlax to the team. That could be kind of fun. There we go. Just the one for now. You. Okay. Hey matey, let's do a little jig. Sure, give it a bubble beam. We're getting a bit more adventurous with Hippo. Shelter. Well, stay out and then we'll switch. Switch to Edward. From memory, Popeye's just too slow against Shelter. Also, yeah, confusion's not good. Let's try one more. Oh, come on, Edward. Oh, that's not good, Edward. That was a slash. Ah, there we go. Confused no more. Ooh, we're gonna go back and heal. Yeah. And I'm gonna buy more potions too, because we just don't have enough potions on us. Okay, so that's everyone taken care of in this room. So we're most of the way through the SSN now. It's just that corridor to the right there. And then the rival battles at the end of that corridor. And then the captain is just around the corner from there. So we're, what, 2/3 of the way done with the SSN? So we'll go heal up. We'll swing by the Pokemon. Just check that they actually sell potions here. I'm sure they must. It's just antidotes that they're a bit silly with. Do. Sorry, ma'am. Just drive straight into you. Apparently, I can't control the bike real well. Oh, super potions! I just did not even notice that before. Okay, go for it. Yeah. 5 super potions. I think they heal back 40 or 50, maybe 50 HP. I'm gonna swap the super potion up there with the regular potion, so it's in that spot, and we'll just remember when we need to potion, we'll just use that little one down there. So yeah, 50 gets, you know, more than half of Popeye's HP back. That's good. Right. Back on board again. Okay, so we just have to go swing around the bottom now, go through these stairs, come down the bottom, and to the right. See what's in these rooms. Ah yes, you're showing me a picture of Snorlax. That's right. Yeah, you know, maybe Snorlax would be a fun one. He's big and bulky, and I feel like he does loads of damage just because he's such a tough guy, but he'd also stand up to a lot, I feel. Yeah, Popeye. Oh, also, I was teaching Popeye this move, Body Slam. Yeah, let's do that as soon as we remember. No, here comes the wraps. I mean, at least they're only 2 hit points of damage each wrap, but still, it's not fun. Especially when apparently they're faster than us, so if they really wanted to, they could softlock us. But they're just... I was just about to say, they're not that smart, but here it comes. Whew, the supersonic. Goldeen, swap back to Hippo. Swap back to Popeye. Ooh, yeah, Goldeen's got Peck. Was not expecting that. I didn't even consider that. Okay. Nice, flinched. Okay, let's use up that one potion that we had on Popeye. And let's use Body Slam. I think it was the bottom one. Yes! Let's do it. Popeye. Try and learn Body Slam. Yes! Forget how to leer. And learn how to Body Slam. There we go. Just give everyone even more moves. Competing against you keeps me youthful. Interesting. Pikachu, level 23. Okay, well this will be Popeye's chance to see how he goes against an electric type Pokemon. Let's try the Body Slam. Only 15 PP, okay. I guess that goes with the fact that it's a decent move. Okay, so this is a Body Slam coming off the back of a Growl. Oh, it's a crit, so it's not a real good judge, but it wiped a level 23 Pikachu. Max Ether, nice. Yep, you're just talking to us about the field moves. Yeah, Popeye really does need extra speed. If we encounter any, I think it's Carbos that does speed. Yeah, it's Calcium that does special and Carbos that does speed. If we encounter any of them, we will just throw them straight at Popeye. Just because it's a no-brainer, he's the slowest. That is a good call too, Trans. Paralyzed Heals. Because they will always have the first turn against Popeye, he'll be so slow, and they'll just use Thunder Wave or something, and just paralyze him, and then we're just always on the back foot. So, I don't know about load up. I think I'll get 2, maybe. Yes! And because I won't want to swap Pokemon, really. Yeah. Alright, Hippo. Give that a go. Yeah, there we go. No quick attack. Perfect. And a Pikachu. Yeah, well, you can stay out, but we will switch. So this one's only level 18. So we'll test out the Body Slam again. So hopefully this one's not a crit, and we can see just how it goes. Yep, so, I mean, again, it's like 9 levels lower than this, but that was a 1 hit. So that's encouraging. Rare candy, nice. Safari Zone. Wow, I wonder what the Safari Zone's going to be like. That'll be fun. Captain looked real sick. Okay, now, Skeeves is about to ambush us right up ahead. So, let us think and prepare. If this is just like normal, I'm pretty sure Pidgey is up first, and it's possibly Pidgeotto at this point. Which means probably have Popeye out the front, because you do pretty good against the birds. Even though fighting is not very effective against flying, it's using your fighting against the normal type that feels kind of nice. So, pop out first, but I will have to give you a super potion. And that did 49, so yeah, it must do 50 from a super potion. Okay. Alright, Skeeves. Aha, I knew you were coming. Bonjour. Imagine seeing you here. How's the Pokédex coming? Only caught 40 kinds, pal. Yeah, well, I've caught 3. And technically I've only caught 2. One of them was given to me by Professor Oak. Alright. What have you got? You got 4 Pokemon against my 3. Called it. There's the Pidgeotto. Fortunately still only level 19, so that's fine. Okay, let's give it a low kick. And a Karate Chop to finish. Raticate. You can stay out for that. Skeeves coming in with all the normal type Pokemon. Happy to have Popeye for that. And a level. Nice. Speed's slowly getting there. Speed's still only 31. Wow. Kadabra. Okay, get out of there, Popeye. This is just Edward. Through and through. We just have to use strong, normal type attacks. So, Edward is currently the secret weapon against Kadabra. Slash, go. Can you take it down in 1? Yes, and it's a crit, because it was Slash. Perfect. Which means, it's just Poliwhirl now. Our rival's starter. And I reckon maybe we leave Edward out for Battle of the Starters. I probably should send Popeye out for the XP. Yeah, let's do that. Out you go, Popeye. It's only level 20. This is easy. Give it a low kick. Oh, nice. Dodged the Hypnosis there. And a Karate Chop. Didn't dodge that one, though. Alright. That's okay, Popeye. You take your time. You've got a bit of a head start here. Fast asleep. Sleeping through water guns and bubbles. And straight back to sleep. That's interesting. Are you gonna soft lock us again? Yeah, that's the problem with being so slow like this. They have a chance to put Popeye to sleep the minute Popeye wakes up. I am just pushing that ever so slightly. Yeah, okay, now we change. Now we change. Yeah, I didn't want to waste the potion because this is the last battle on the SSN. So, we'll just get him out of there. Edward, it was supposed to be you all along. There you go. Oh! Here we go! Popeye is fast asleep and is evolving. Ah, sweet dreams, Popeye. There we are. I didn't even have that on my radar. But there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Do 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 do. Popeye, let's have a look at you. You're fast asleep. Your speed has gone up a tiny bit now that you've evolved, and in fact, let me change your picture. Bam! Look at that. Now you're a Machoke. Yep, fighting, still high attack type, low speed, yeah, middling defense. Didn't learn any more moves, obviously. But, nice! There's our first evolution for the team. Alright, let's go chat to the old man. Let's look in his bin. Shouldn't have looked. Do 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 do. Always feels so good that when you pat him on the back, it's just like you know, going to the Pokemon Center. What was that TM? Oh, rest. That's right. Okay, who's gonna get cut? Anyone can get cut. I think it makes sense to give it to Edward because everyone else is so busy with their own other things. Of course, everyone can get cut. Oh, I forgot about what I'd done. Yeah, I'd flicked that box that made it so that everyone can learn all the HMs, just in case we ever soft locked ourselves with being unable to teach HMs, essential HMs to someone. But you're right, Edward is the believable one out of the three. I don't think that Popeye should be able to learn cuts. Maybe he can, but I don't think he should be able to, just because he's a good karate master. Maybe he can. Hippo definitely shouldn't be able to learn cut, but Edward, absolutely. I'm sure Edward Scissorhands could learn cut if he tried, so we will do that. Lear, double team. Let's get rid of double team. Again, don't use either of them, but let's do it. And there's cut. Perfect. Alright. It's time for you to Snorlax Strands. No worries. People are going to be good in the end game. I trust that she will. I guess we have until then to find out. But, let us go back, heal up, and there's no point really trying to go and take on Lieutenant Surge just yet, because the minute we do, we have to catch ourselves a Pokemon. And I think that Pokemon is going to be Butterfree, but we want to just make sure we're satisfied with that before we commit to that. Because we have time, we have options. Now that we've got Cut, we can walk all the way back through Diglett's Cave and get other Pokemon and things. So we should heal up and we should go and consider our options. Also, there's those trainers over on the right there, which are probably worth talking to as well. Could have made an argument for Machop to learn Cut, but too late for that. Yes, he can only learn Choke now. Yeah. Let's put Cut into the PC, so we don't need to wander around with that anymore. And in fact, let's put the SSN ticket in the PC, because we'll never need that again. And the rare candy goes into the PC. HMO1, that goes in the PC. I can't remember what these other TMs were. That one's Dig, so we will keep that one on us for now. That TM there, that was just some other random TM that we didn't really care about. So in it goes. Okay. How's everyone's levels at? Yeah, we'll leave Popeye up the front for now, even though Hippo's a little bit lower. Just because we're going to be talking to trainers over here primarily. So let's go talk to all these trainers, get some levels into Popeye. Let's go, but don't cheat. Nice, send out a Rattata for me. Oh, Ekans. That's fine. Whoa, look at that back sprite. Wow, okay. That's a Machoke, is it? Sure. I can believe that, I guess. Let's go body slam. Bam. Just like that. Let's hop on the bike, just have a nice pleasant day out. Sandshrew, okay. Oh, missed with the low kick. Oh, nearly had it. And a Zubat. Oh, that's right. I'm forgetting what type Zubat is. Oh dear, what's going on, Popeye? That's better. That's better. Okay, who else have we got in the grass here? Someone down here. Oh, that's right, there's these gamblers. And they probably have drowsies, don't they? Annoying drowsy. Poliwag. Similar, but still. Let's take care of them before they hypnosis us. That's what I was trying to avoid, Popeye. This is supposed to be getting you leveled up so that you can be faster than these guys, so that this doesn't happen. Nice. Fails the hypnosis. Horsey, yeah. Do 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 do. Another gambler. You'll be the one with the drowsy. Nope, apparently not. Bellsprout. Just gonna keep body slamming everyone. See how long that can last. Nice, level 29. Okay. We can handle that, that's fine. Need a Reno. Piece of cake. There we go. Alright, I think that's sort of completed that loop. Yeah. That's that guy up there. Okay, so we've done that loop of people there. So it's just those loops there. Yep, okay. Just mentally sort of mapping out this place here. Oh, laying down some cables. Your You're the super nerd that's got the Voltorbs and stuff? No, you're just an engineer. Okay. And it's a Magnemite. Well, I knew it was going to be electric type. At least give me points for that. Okay, now we'll go for this guy. Watch out for live wires. Will do. Another Magnemite. Let's swap back to just a Karate Chop for this. See how that goes. It's a crit. Again, not real good to judge. Magneton. Nah, we'll swap back to the Body Slam now. Oh, that didn't take it out. Magneton must have some high defense then. Nice, Popeye gets another level. Yeah, that is true actually. Popeye confirmed is faster than Magnemites. Definitely not going to be faster than Voltorb though. Voltorbs are super quick. They're one of the fastest, so we just have to hope that they screech on their first turn. Oh, there we go. So Karate Chop is right on the precipice of taking out the level 18 Magnemites. Did he just say I've never won before? That's such a weird flex. Ooh, Growlithe. I really should be sending out Hippo. So let's do that. And a Vulpix, stay out there. Good call, yeah. He is some sort of a hustler, isn't he? Trying to say, oh, don't worry, I've never won anything before. Yeah, I saw this coming. Yeah, maybe not then. Maybe he just genuinely isn't a good trainer. I'm the best in my class. Tatteray. Let's give it a low kick. Another one. I sensed you're going to be sending out Eradicate after this. There it is. Yeah, it would be weird to be like these NPC trainers, especially when you've got skeevers. Sorry, not skeevers. Our fictitious rival skeeves. Especially when you've got like skeeves that's our rival going around somehow getting to all of these gym badges right before us every time. You can imagine all these gym leaders saying, oh, I just had this terrible loss against this incredible trainer right before you got here. And yeah, same with all of these people. I mean, Skeeves was on the SSN just before us, talking to the captain just before us. Skeeves has probably been out to these trainers right before us as well. How are you going for a level, Popeye? Yeah, okay. So yeah, everyone in here probably just got beaten by Skeeves. I'm just going to wander through the grass in here now, just to see if we can build up a bit of a profile of what wild Pokemon live in this side of town, just in case we want to catch any of them. And Electrode is an interesting choice here. Let's see, fighting against electric, yeah, it goes either way. Yes, it does sound like it is bedtime for that. No worries, thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. So Electrodes. Electrodes are an interesting option. Evolved form of the Voltorb. Getting an electric type Pokemon on the team. But a thought has just come to mind with these Electrodes now. Thinking, ooh, and there's Tauros. A thought has come to mind now with those Electrodes and electric type Pokemon there. Electrode would be great for learning Flash, which would be kind of important. Someone needs to learn Flash in order for us to get through Rock Tunnel, which is on its way kind of soon. But then that got me thinking now, in order to get Flash of Professor Oak's aid, I need to have caught 10 Pokemon. Or I need to have my Pokedex. I need to have 10 Pokemon on my Pokedex. That's how I get given Flash. So we're going to have to temporarily break the rules in order to get the Pokedex high enough to be given Flash, because I don't want to walk through Rock Tunnel blind. That's not happening. I think the best way to do this would be to do something like oh, a Lickitung. Yeah, low kick Lickitung. Lickitung would be interesting on the team. As far as I understand it, it's not that powerful. Need a rock or a ghost on the team before the Electrodes get high enough to self-destruct. I know, and it's not just the Electrodes that self-destruct, it's when we go through Rock Tunnel, we're going to encounter some trainers that have got Gravelers. And those Gravelers that the trainers in Rock Tunnel have will self-destruct. It's happened before. So we need to be braced for that. That's a very real problem. So, looking at the Pokedex, yeah, we own 4 Pokemon. We actually have to catch some more in order to get Flash. So, that's a little blip that I hadn't thought of. But that's enough in this grass patch. That's enough for now. I want to check what's in Rock Tunnel, just so we can see what's replacing the Digletts and the Dugtrio. So here, it's either Diglett or Dugtrio. So presumably, this Kingler is the replacement for a Diglett. That would seem to make the most sense here. Oh nice, we paralyzed it. I don't think I want a Kingler on the team. We've already got Water type. So that's not going to add anything. And in fact, if that really is the Diglett, then all of these are going to be Kinglers. Yeah. So it's mostly Digletts in here. It's just that every now and then there's a rare Dugtrio. And while it might be nice to see what the Dugtrio randomly turns out to be, the odds are we're never going to encounter one if we try to catch something from here. Because, you know, 90% of the wild encounters in Diglett's Cave are Diglets. So 90% of the encounters are going to be these Kinglers. It's just going to be that, you know, 1 in 10 that's whatever a Dugtrio is. But let's just do a couple, see if we can see a Dugtrio. I mean, these are all good levels for Popeye. Just gets his speed up a little bit more. Kingler must have pretty decent defense. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's an evolved form of a Pokemon, so it's going to have reasonable stats. But you know, we're taking 2 hits to take it out, and they're, you know, 10 levels below us. Oh, this one's less than half our level. One hit on the crit. Okay, 2 more encounters, and if we haven't seen a Dugtrio, whoops, accidentally got too close to the ladder there. 2 more encounters. If we haven't seen a Dugtrio, we're out of here. Nice, and there's the level up from Popeye again. Okay, last encounter. Come on, Dugtrio. Nope. Still another Krabby. Okay. Or Kingler. Body slam. Oof, Vice Grip. Okay, let's get out of here, heal up, and let's start thinking about taking on Lieutenant Surge. So I'm pretty sure we're going to take on Lieutenant Surge, and then we're allowed to catch ourselves another Pokemon. And I'm pretty sold on catching Butterfree as our other Pokemon. That makes sense to me at the moment. Even though Butterfree's not the strongest stat-wise, it's a useful utility Pokemon. Alright, Edward, chop these trees down for us. We are now going to spend 10 minutes trying to navigate the maze here. Winning trainer Skeeves, I knew it. Alright, let's just take out each of these trainers. And then try and open these doors. What's a sailor? That's okay. We can handle this. Also, I've forgotten to stock up on Paralyzed Heals or whatever else Trans may have suggested before. Let me Yep, see there's Thunder Wave. Yeah. So we'll have to check out what we've actually got and sort of make a little plan here. So we have Burn Heal. We'll get an Escape Rope. Yeah, we got nothing. Super potions. Yeah, there's 3 trainers in here. How are you going, Popeye? You're at full health. Look, can you push through this guy while you're paralyzed? It's a handicap for sure. These Voltorbs won't be high enough level to self-destruct. They'll just do other annoying things, like Screech. But if we can just body slam our way through these. Sonic Boom. Careful, Popeye. Okay, and we'll take this guy on too while paralyzed. I'm almost, and I think I might. I'm almost tempted at this point to just go in on Lieutenant Surge without the paralyzed heals. You know, if Popeye gets paralyzed, so be it. He's sort of holding up okay, just because he's got decent defense and pretty high health. I feel like I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center anyway, because we really should heal up. He's lost a bit of life, he could do with getting that paralysis healed. You know. But I'm going to do it. I'm a pretty reckless trainer, even though we're on a Nuzlocke playthrough. We'll go for Surge without the paralyzed heals. Okay, so it begins. Let's look for the buttons. Not here or here. Not there. That's the one we just checked. Not there or there. Not here or here. There it is. Okay. First one open. So, 1 in 3 chance. Is it this one? Is it that one? Is it that one? I'm going to go the top. No. Locks are reset. Okay. Place your bets now. How many attempts will this take? Ooh! Switch on the first go. So, that is ideal. 50-50. It's either here or it's here. I'm going to go here. No. Ah, it's annoying. Okay. Oh! It's still under there. It hasn't reset to somewhere else. Okay. Then we will go here this time and try the odds. Don't put the switch in the other side this time. Oh, you did. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh. I should have stayed where I was. I should have Monty Hauled this and, well, reverse Monty Hauled and stayed instead of switched. Okay, okay. The switch is still here. 3rd time's the charm. We've done both now. Do we stay where it was the first time? Do we switch again? Let's try staying here again. It worked! Okay, we're in. Alright, what's in your bin? Nothing. Okay, Lieutenant Surge. Da-da-da-da-da. Electric Pokemon saved you during the war. Zapped your enemies into paralysis. You'll do the same thing. Sure. Okay. Let's see if Popeye can take all of you on with just a bunch of body slams. Voltorb will be fine because there's no paralysis or anything coming out of this. That was a lot of damage though. 20 damage out of that. Alright, here comes the Pikachu. You'll probably try and Thunder Wave me. Nope. Sneak in with a quick attack. That's fine. We'll wipe you in 1. And now it should just be the Raichu. You'll be fast, you'll go first. You'll probably try to Thunder Wave, or you might do your signature Thunderbolt. No, you could just growl too. That's fine. Alright, so a Karate Chop and we're done. And you're only going to do a Thunder Shock. Perfect. Simple. And just like that, Lieutenant Surge is done. We've got the Thunder Badge. And that means... let's see, that means... it's time for us to prepare to catch a new Pokemon. Thunderbolt. I don't think anyone can learn Thunderbolt. But we definitely should hold on to that for someone. Nah, no one can learn Thunderbolt. Okay, what have we got on us? Still loads of Pokeballs? Yep, 12 of them. Okay, because I'm going to just fish straight in this water, right here, and catch us a Magikarp, which is disguised as a Butterfree. That will be our 4th member of the team. Go! There she is, level 5 Butterfree. Alright, and we just throw Pokeballs until caught. Alright, there's one. Ooh, using Psychic against Popeye. Super effective, but of course such low level that it does hardly any damage. That's fine, you just keep throwing Confusion. I like that you've got Confusion though, because that's encouraging. That tells me that now that I've caught you, you'll have Confusion. Okay, nickname time. Butterfree, the butterfly Pokemon. Flaps its wings at high speed to release highly toxic dust into the air. Really? Do you want to give a nickname to Butterfree? Yes, I do. Let us go. We will go Butterfree. There we are. And we need some sort of a name for Butterfree. Let's see. Caterpie evolves to Metapod, evolves to Butterfree. Butterfree is going to be our status effect Pokemon. She's there to put people to sleep, to poison them, to paralyze them. According to that Pokedex description, she flaps up toxic dust, and again, I'm already referring to her as a she, so we'll we'll stick with that. Nothing in the chat, sure, and everyone else has gone to bed already, so I guess this is all on me. Let us see, Butterfree. Brawn Dodo had a quip before about I can't believe it's not butter. Because it's Butterfree. So do I do something silly like call her Margarine or something? That seems cumbersome. Let us see. Free, yeah. I'm thinking, so going from that Pokedex description, and the fact that Butterfree uses its powerful wings to whatever it was to stir up toxic dust and stuff like that, you know, and given that Butterfree's going to be doing that, it's going to be doing Sleep Powder and Stun Spore and stuff like that. It's all particulate effects. I'm thinking maybe we go Dusty. Dusty the Butterfree. Because that's her strengths. She is just whipping up the dust and stuff to disable opposing Pokemon. It's not the most feminine name for a lady Butterfree, perhaps, but that's okay. But it's 2022. Yeah, let's go. I'm talking myself into it. Dusty the Butterfree. Dusty. There we are. Let us cut through there, Edward. We'll quickly heal up. The fun thing about Dusty is she's already at the peak of the evolutionary tree. She's not a Caterpie or a Metapod who've gone straight to Butterfree. Which in a sense is kind of annoying, because that's the other thing. I've got to get the Pokédex up to having owned 10 Pokemon. So, in a minute, I'm going to have to think about doing something there. So, let's see. I was just going to have a look at Dusty. What's she like? Bug flying. Okay, perfect. I forgot about that. So there's our Pokemon with flying type. Because even though Edward... Wait, Edward's also bug flying, isn't he? Whoops. Yep! That's our second bug flying type. Oh, that's awkward. So, yeah, even though Edward is part flying type, it might have seemed a bit weird for Edward to learn fly. I mean, he sort of looks like he's got wings, but Butterfree definitely. I'm happy to teach Dusty fly. Bug flying, yeah, confusion is literally your only move. Level 5, which is sort of super sad. But we'll get you into some combat and leveled up. The bug flying, I know, right? Get the bug flying type for its psychic and poison moves. Yeah. I mean, eventually, assuming that we don't find better options along the way, eventually I want to go back to Route 2 and get that Mew at the very start, because that'll learn Psychic, and it's Psychic type, and it's got pretty decent stats. So that would be our Psychic type Pokemon. Dusty just comes with some bonus Psychic moves. That's its thing there. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do? When I wander back through to Diglett's cave and try to pick up Flash, we're going to need to have a Pokédex of 10 in order to be given Flash. But we can't legally catch any more Pokemon until we've defeated another gym leader. So I think the appropriate compromise here, if no one has any objections, is I should just start catching random Pokemon in the grass right now in order to get up to Pokédex of 10. But I must immediately release the Pokemon I catch, so that they don't contribute to anything. So I'm just getting them purely for their Pokédex entries. So I think that's what I'm going to do. What are we at for items? Pokeball 9. Okay. Let me go to the grass over here. In fact, let me go to Diglett's cave first, because I know what's here. It's a Kingler. And of course, for some reason, I've left Dusty up front, which is a bad play, because Dusty will get instantly killed here. So I have to swap Dusty out for anyone else, like Popeye. Doesn't matter. We're just here to catch Pokemon. And in fact, I will do a little bit of damage to you, maybe. Because this won't kill you. There we are. And now let's just throw Pokeballs at you. So, Kingler must be immediately released if caught, because it's being caught in violation of the rules. And of course, it's gonna put up a fight now. Now that it knows I'm not allowed to catch it. There we go. Yes. Let's give it a name because we're about to throw it away. Let's call it expendable. Or no, not expendable. Disposable. There we are. Disposable. Is it A or I? Disposable. That looks right. Dispossible. Yeah, disposable. That's fine. Even if it's not right. Yes, you're right. I came to the area where there was only one type of Pokemon. I mean, I did that because I knew there was only one type to catch in there. So, I wanted to get it out of the way on the way past. But yes, now we'll go over here and catch some more. So, we'll try the Electrode. I need to get Dusty out of the front of the lineup. I'm totally forgetting. Actually, you know what? I'm going to send Disposable out. Because if Disposable dies, then I have to release them according to the rules. So that's actually not a problem. Come on, Disposable. I'm going to have to buy some more Pokeballs. I should actually be using Disposable to do a little bit of damage before he completely faints. And there he goes. Alright, Popeye. Just stand your ground while I chuck my remaining Pokeballs, apparently. This is bad. I mean, it's not a problem. Like, if I've run out of Pokeballs, I'll just go get more. These Pokemon aren't going anywhere. This is not being caught for keeps. You are also disposable. Disposable. So it is with an A. Well then they're both disposable. There we go. Let's go and get more Pokeballs. So I will go and release the fainted Disposable. Bill's PC. Release. Oh, I've got to deposit them first. Okay. That Disposable there. That's the fainted one. Yep, I can tell by its cry. Release Disposable. Gone forever. Gone. Bye bye. Okay, we'll keep the other Disposable on us for now, just because we'll send them out into battle. If it was just a matter of having 10 Pokemon, I'd just fish and catch 5 more Dusties. But it's not like that. They've got to be Pokedex entries. So we actually need separate Pokemon. So this guy's no good. We can't catch any more Electrodes. Aha! Electrode versus Electrode. I think Tauros was the other thing that we saw in here, and maybe Lickitung. So any of those would be fine. Otherwise we'd go up to the grass up the north. Yep, there's a Lickitung. That's okay. Can we do a tiny bit of damage to you just to make you a bit easier to catch? Yep, let's just do a little tackle, see what happens. That's a crit. Okay, let's do a Sonic Boom then. Wow, there we go. Okay, now we throw the Pokeballs. And of course, they're way down here because we ran out apparently, didn't we? Yep. So... them up there. Let's bring the Great Balls up there too. And that TM there, that's Dig. So I want to keep that up the list a bit. So let's swap that with the old rod. That's fine. Okay, Pokeball, go! Catch me a Lickitung! Oh, you've got Wrap. That's going to be annoying. Oh no, the Pokeballs can be thrown through the Wrap. That's fine then. Don't mind at all. Nice. Okay. You'll automatically go to the PC maybe? Disposable. It looks so weird now that I've called the others disposable. No, we still had room on our team. Okay, that's fine. 2 more. Well, let's just quickly see if we can get ourselves a Tauros in here. There it is, okay. And then after we catch you, we go up to the grass up the top. Let's try Sonic Boom. This shouldn't kill you. Nah, not at all. Whew. I'll try another Sonic Boom before we die. And with that, another disposable is down. In you go, disposable. Whoa, look at that back sprite. Pokeball, go! Catch me a Tauros. There we are. Wild Bull. You are disposable. Disposable. Yeah, let's do it. We can't fit all of the letters in there. Disposable. There we are. Alright. I'm gonna buy more Pokeballs because we are almost out again for some reason. Alright, and whatever's in here, I think it was Arbok and Venonat were the 2 from here, which not fussed about either of them in the long run, so. Although Nidoking... Oh, what are you doing out, Hippo? It's supposed to be Disposable's turn. Nidoking. Now that would have been an interesting one to add to the team. The Speedrunner's Choice, Nidoking. Disposable. Could you do something like a Wrap, maybe? He's doing Thrash. Nope, you're just gonna faint. Ah, poor Disposable. Alright. Okay, Popeye. Take a stand. Let's just throw Pokeballs and see what happens. That's not good. There we go. This should be our final disposable. Disposable. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a bit of fun. Yeah. So easy to come up with the names for the ones that we're not keeping. Nidozable. Okay. So that's 10, I believe. Yep. So we're good to go now. Little bit of a tangent there. So, into Bill's PC where we will deposit disposable, or dispossible, and disposable. And release all of them. Nidosable is gone. Disposable is gone. Dispossible is gone. And disposable is gone. Right. There they all go. We're still at 10 perfect. How's the team? We'll again put Dusty up the front. Just because she could do with a bit of leveling up. And this is where we head our way back through Diglett's cave, or should I say, Kingler's cave, as seems to be more appropriate. This should give Butterfree decent bit of XP in here. I'm sure Kingler probably gives a lot of XP. We'll swap you for Edward. Edward needs some levels. Hippo's not strong enough to do this. Edward needs some levels to keep up with Popeye. Ooh, and just like that, Dusty grows to level 7. Gotta be very careful doing that, in fact. Because in Pokemon Gen 1, one of the really annoying things about leveling up is that it's possible for Pokemon to skip learning certain moves if they level up past a move. Which realistically can only happen at the low levels like this, when you get such a large amount of XP in one go compared to the Pokemon's level. There we go, 7 to 8, that's good. Not that Butterfree should be able to learn any moves at this point, because Butterfree technically shouldn't even be a thing until level 10. Metapod evolves to Butterfree at level 10. So there's kind of... I don't think there's any danger here. Yes, absolutely. That speaks to that exactly. Yes, it would learn Confusion at level 10, but that's because it evolves from Metapod to Butterfree at level 10. So the fact that it's already got Confusion means it's already got its minimum complement of learnable moves. Yes. "13, 14, 15 is nice and fast for its moveset. So used to having Pokemon take ages to learn their moves. Stats come along nicely. Good speed and special. It'll be essential for Dusty to be fast, so that she can outspeed her opponents. Oh nice, and Edward gets a level as well. Good job, Edward. Yeah, yes, usually, you're right, true. Pokemon do learn moves all the time, and I just proceed to ignore those moves, because I only care about the damaging moves. So, you're right. You know, ordinarily, Butterfree would be learning all these moves at level 13, 14, 15, all these different spores and powders and things, and I'd just be ignoring them all. But that is the objective this time, yeah. So, damaging moves at 10, 28, and 34. Sure, okay. That's fair, that's fair. 28's good because it'll get to 28 when it becomes comparable to the rest of the team. 34 is not that much further than 28, so... Ooh, the Kingler just barely survived. Ooh! You're looking up the data for Pokemon Yellow. Yes! Red and Blue will have the same data, but Yellow will have differences in a couple of places. Let's see. We will cut back through there. Just having a stroke for a minute there. Trying to remember who's got cut. Because we'll sneak up here and get the old Amber. Technically, we're not getting a Pokemon here, even though the old Amber is an Aerodactyl. It's exactly the same as picking up the Helix fossil in Mount Moon. It's a Pokemon that we're banking for later. Yes, I can take it to the lab. That's fine. Right. Oh, what am I doing? I want to get on the bike first, then I want to go to the tree, and then I want to cut the... Wait a minute, I don't need to cut the tree. Just do that. There we go. I will need to cut this tree though. But not in there. In there this time. Okay. So, while we're in here, we should be checking what the Pokemon in here are in the grass. I'm pretty sure it's just the same as what's outside here. I'll trade one for Mr. Mime. That's interesting. We could trade a Mr. Mime for an Abra. Wait, no, other way around, maybe. I don't know, I didn't pay attention, but we know where to get Mr. Mimes from. Oh, I've done it again. Got on the bicycle instead of cut. Alright. And there was no need to get on that bicycle because we've gone straight in here. And here you are, Professor Oak's aid! I need a sharper bike to cut trees down, absolutely. HMO5. Yes, I have caught 10 Pokemon, thank you. Okay, so here's my next dilemma. Someone has to learn this. Right now. Because we will catch no more Pokemon between here and Rock Tunnel. It's against the rules. So, who's going to be the flasher of the team? Part of me seems to feel that Dusty might be the most believable one. Maybe? Possibly closely followed by Hippo, but I'm not sure. Flash would normally... Well, it's not electric type. Flash is just normal type, but it's usually your electric type Pokemon or your psychic type Pokemon normally that learn Flash. I guess maybe that's what's making me think that Dusty has it. Yeah, Dusty is very flashy. Yeah. I don't see a world in which Edward could possibly know Flash. Or Popeye or Hippo, really. Yeah, so, I mean, long term, Dusty is going to end up with Flash, with Fly, and then Sleep Powder, like Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, that's its 4 moves, but then it doesn't have a Psychic move anymore. Maybe it only needs Sleep Powder. Maybe it doesn't need both Sleep Powder and Stun Spore. Really. But anyway, it's going to learn Flash. Something to consider as we get to it. Get back on the... Nope. Get back on the bike. Whoa, went straight past that. HP up. And another one. Moonstone. Yeah, there's actually no grass in here. Was just unaware of that, apparently. Ooh, but I tell you what I can do. What level's Dusty at? Level 11. Okay. We can go and battle Skeeves. Very much out of sequence. But Dusty can do this. Because if we go over here, Skeeves is over here. And in fact, actually, let's talk to this guy. Very much out of sequence as well. I don't know why we never do this normally. But we could talk to him right now and get Dream Eater. Yeah. Now, can Dusty learn Dream Eater? Because if she can, that might be funny. She can't, no. Oh, but I could give Dream Eater to Snorlax. That might be more sensible. Yeah. Wait, no. That's the reverse. I don't want to be asleep. I need to put the opposing Pokemon to sleep. Yeah, okay. So that is pointless. Don't give it to Snorlax. Up here, I think... Have I got Dusty up front? Yeah. I think Skeeves is waiting right here on her way up to Indigo Plateau. Oh no, it must break that encounter because I've already seen Skeeves in other places. Ah, so I can't come back here and trigger that encounter. Okay, well that's good to know. Yeah, no time travel it seems. Alright, Dusty, use your confusing powers to take out a poison type Pokemon. Critical hit, super effective, that'll show it. Perfect. Alright, well, we're done back here now. It's time to head all the way back through Diglett's cave again. Just go up a little bit more. Let's cut through that one. Oh, and cut through that one. Okay, back home we go. Immediately run into a Pokemon. It's also a little bit surprising that with all these Kinglers we've been coming across, we have never yet come across the you know, the randomized version of Dugtrio. Oh! Interesting observation. Maybe they both got mapped to Kingler. I was about to say, what's the odds of that? But I guess it's 1 in 150. You've got, you know, Diglett gets mapped to whatever Diglett gets mapped to. Let's just not say Kingler. Diglett can get mapped to anything arbitrarily without loss of generality. And then Dugtrio will get mapped to anything, 1 in 151. However, the game attempts to prevent duplicates until it's mapped everyone somewhere at least once. So I guess maybe it can. Technically. Yeah, so yeah, 1 in 151 is the chances of this happening. Really? Oh, Dugtrio's only a 5% chance. Okay, well I guess that explains why we haven't seen it. It's 1 in 20. It's gonna be fairly rare. Dusty continues to level up. Doing great work there, Dusty. It's okay, it's probably, you know, not that important for us to actually see what a Doug trio is, because like I said, it's not like we're going to catch one. That's not an option that's even being considered here. I guess it was just more for interest's sake. We'll have to stop sending Edward out though, because Edward is starting to take a bit of a beating from all of these switch-ins. And just like that, it doesn't matter. We are back to Vermilion City. So, I'm just keeping an eye on the time. We've just passed the 3-hour mark. We're going to have to call this somewhere. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to head over to Rock Tunnel, but not go through it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get back on the bike. We will we'll go all the way through the trainers up here in order to get over to Rock Tunnel, and we will investigate the patch of grass that's just above the Poké Center there, and just see what random Pokemon sort of spawn on this route. But that'll be it. We won't commit to the slow march through Rock Tunnel just yet. That will be a treat in store for next week. Okay, not you, Dusty. Edward can cut through here, and let's chat to these trainers. You have Pokemon with you. You're mine. Oddish. So we've got nothing that's really good against grass type yet. I mean, technically Dusty, actually, because Oddish is grass poison, so Psychic's good against poison. I mean, you're significantly out-leveled here, so you won't do this in one hit, but maybe two. Let's give it a go, Dusty. Let's just try. You're not going to die from one hit from an Oddish. Wow, that was hopeless. You almost got poisoned, though. Okay, not worth it in the least. Edward, go. Clean up this mess. There's the stun spore. You're paralyzed. I don't have any paralyzed heals with me. Now you're fully paralyzed. What even? Still fully paralyzed. Who'd have thought an Oddish would have been such an annoyance? Ah, dear. Dusty levels up though. Bell Sprout. Yes, we're sending Dusty back in. Well, we know you're not good to stick around, Dusty. Edward is going to get soft locked here. Oh, and that was a crit. So it's a critical paralysis. Yep, 3 damage on each wrap. Not critical paralysis, critical wrap. Yeah, we need to get a quick attack in, because otherwise, being paralyzed, they'll take the first turn. Back to Oddish, which means we're back to Dusty. And change your mind, back to Edward. Fully paralyzed. It's okay, we don't need to go first against the Oddish necessarily. Not while we're already paralyzed. And back to another Bell Sprout. And back over to Edward. We spoke before about what the enemy trainers, what the NPCs must think to have all these player characters run up to them and oh, I should have done the quick attack. run up to them and just, you know, battle them and beat them constantly in the long grass. But what about, like, trainers like this that I do weird things against, you know? Open with my weakest Pokemon. As soon as I see what they've got, I suddenly put Dusty back in the Pokeball and send out Edward. And as soon as Edward wipes the floor with them, we put them back in the Pokeball, get Dusty out again, only to see the opposing Pokemon put Dusty away, send Edward out, over and over. They must think I've got no idea what's going on. What's TM30? Teleport. That's fun. I kind of want to give Dusty Teleport. Almost just sort of temporarily. Until she learns Fly. You know, I wonder if we give Dusty Teleport. Just because that could be useful. Nah, don't waste it. Don't waste it. What was that other TM? Oh, Dream Eater, of course. Yeah. Teleport's not going to be that crucial. You know, it's a nice convenience, but we've got by fine without it. Ooh, that's tempting. Confusion to do good here. Psychic against fighting. But I worry Dusty will take too much damage. Yeah, that Machop will, like, one-hit you. Alright, Edward, I know you're paralyzed, but you're gonna have to make do for us. See, you're gonna take 1 damage there from the low kick. Yeah, that's a interesting perspective. Ooh, Dusty learns Poison Powder. There we go. An escape rope that takes up a move slot. Yeah. Okay, we'll send Dusty back out to grab half the XP from the Onix. But I'm going to swap the Hippo. Hippo could do with a bit of XP off an Onix. Ooh, bind, just misses. Such low HP though. Dusty's got not a lot of life. Good job, Hippo. Oh, and you've learnt Leer. Amazing. Okay. What's this sign say? Route 9. Okay. Well, that's where we are, Route 9. Growlithe, okay, that's another one for Hippo to take care of. Ooh, Charmander, nice. Pair of fire Pokemon. Goes real nice with Hippo. Ooh, a Beedrill. Are you part poison type? Because I could do a confusion and test, because you're not that much higher level than me. So it might be sort of safe, because you're not going to do that much damage. You'll do like a Twin Needle or something like that. Or Pin Needle or something. Poison Powder, no, we're not doing that. Let's go for a confusion. Fury Attack, that's the one. Hit 3 times, okay. Yes, it's super effective, but it does nothing. Okay, Dusty, that's fine. That's fine. You're just gonna take a bit more time to get there, Dusty. We'll send Hippo out again, even though there's no effectiveness here. Hippo will just have a chance to get a little bit more HP out of this. XP. Level 16 Dusty. There's the stun spore. Okay. Dusty's almost caught up to Hippo's HP already. But must have low special. Yeah. Dusty's biggest problem is that she's trying... Like, her special is actually a high stat. But she's trying to use a move that's not from her type. She's not getting the same type attack bonus of using a psychic type move, because she has no psychic typing. So Confusion must just be a relatively low damage move in the first place. It's not being enhanced by a psychic type. It's got, you know, pretty mediocre special, even though again it's strongest stat. But yeah, and yes, it's almost caught Hippo's HP. Fury attack again. Hit once, hit twice, only 2 times. Great. Ooh, Beedrill's using focus energy. Getting pumped. Alright, I'm heading over to this grass here, just because I want to take a chance to see what's in here. There could be some interesting Pokemon that we might consider whether or not to catch down the line. It's convenient in that it's right next to Cerulean City, which means we can come straight here after a gym battle. Why are we not encountering any Pokemon? Let's speed this up. There we go. Oh, an Aerodactyl. That's an intriguing choice. An Aerodactyl. I say that only because, ooh, that was a bit of damage. Ooh, that's a bit more damage. Only because, Lance has an Aerodactyl, right? In the Elite Four, so they must be reasonable. I mean, apart from being like a dragon type. Dusty trying to learn Sleep Powder. Okay. Moment of truth. Does it actually matter which one we replace? Because one of these is going to get replaced now for Sleep Powder, and eventually the other one is going to get replaced with Fly, say, when Dusty learns how to fly. So they're both going to go, but for the time being, if I replace one of them, am I better off being able to stun opposing Pokemon or poison them? So Poison Powder would be good. Poisoning would be good if I do actually want to do incremental kind of chip damage against an opposing Pokemon. Stun Spore would be good if I want to just, you know, paralyze them. Give them a chance not to take their turn. Stuff like that, just to cause status effect to them. So, I guess the question is, am I trying to just, you know, paralyze, literally? Am I trying to impede opposing Pokemon? Or am I trying to poison them? That's a good point, actually. Don't want to risk killing the target that I'm trying to catch. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, Poison Powder goes. That made that choice very simple. And Sleep Powder comes instead. Great. Let's have a little bit more of a look, see what's in here. So, pair of Aerodactyls, which might be encouraging. Oh, I probably can't send Hippo out anymore. She's a bit low. I should probably go heal up, actually. Ooh, agility. And again, second agility. You really don't need an Aerodactyl, you're already faster. Aerodactyl, I think, is rock flying, which would be good for rock type moves. Ooh, and there's a Chansey. Chansey would be fun as well. Chansey's like Snorlax. It's just super durable. In fact, let's try this out now. Let's try and stun it and put it to sleep. There we are. Like, we're not going to catch this. We're just playing around. Oh, that's 3 double slaps. And can we put you to sleep now too? No, we're just going to keep getting slapped. That's a lot of slapping. Yeah, we can't afford to keep trying that, unfortunately. But Chansey. Chansey's interesting. So, I'm intrigued by this grass patch. Hopefully there's not heaps of Pokemon in here. If it's just going to come down to Chansey or Aerodactyl, I feel like I might be okay with either of them. Part of me sort of maybe wants Aerodactyl a bit more, because Aerodactyl would be able to learn Fly. It's already got Wing Attack, but it would also be able to learn Fly and possibly some sort of Rock type move. So there'd be some options there. But at the end of the day, Chansey would just be like a replacement Snorlax in a way. Just really tough, sturdy, normal type Pokemon. Yep, Aerodactyl again. Oh, have you looked it up? Has Aerodactyl got no rock moves? Is it another one of these Pokemon that just doesn't learn moves consistent with its type? That's kind of annoying. Not even in the TMs, really. It can't learn Rock Throw? I just thought I'd try out Sleep Powder. And it worked on the first go, and Chansey woke up on the first go. Let's try again. Didn't work. Okay. Let's keep trying to Sleep Powder. There we are. Chansey's asleep. Fast asleep. Alright. Let's see what a Confusion does. Nothing. Confusion does nothing. Okay. Let's swap to Hippo. He gets a flying and 3 normal damaging moves naturally. Yeah, so the flying one's Wing Attack, of course. Wow, Chansey's actually resisting this. Does Chansey have a super high special stat? Because these Bubble Beams are doing next to nothing. I should check that out then. Because maybe there's a world in which Chansey is actually better than Snorlax. It depends what their stats are and what I would put them up against. Nice, you both got a level. Alright, maybe just 1 or 2 more Pokemon in this grass, then we go back to the trainers. Oh, and there's a Gyarados. It's level 11. That's kind of funny. Well, there's no point doing Confusion stuff against you. Alright, Hippo. You don't really have the right types of moves for it. Oh, it has Hydro Pump. Oh, this could be bad. Don't do a heap of damage. Oh, it's only a crit. It's not very effective. Oh. But a level 11 Gyarados that already knows Hydro Pump. Wouldn't that be funny if I came back here to catch Aerodactyl or even catch that Chansey, and I accidentally roll a Gyarados instead? That would be kind of nuts. Okay. One more guy. And then we go back to the trainers. Back to Chansey. Okay, well we learned our lesson last time. We can't do special attacks against Chansey. It's got to be Edward with normal type things. Chansey can learn almost every TM. Makes sense. Normal type Pokemon do tend to be fairly versatile with their TM learn set. But that is good to know that there might be some options for teaching Chansey some moves there. Okay, let's go around this way. Let's talk to you. Hiker, you gonna have rock type Pokemon? Yes, so we can send Hippo out against these. Oh! Oh, that's bad. Oh, Hippo's life started to flash before my eyes there. Do I chance a Bubble Beam? Do we heal up? I'm gonna heal. I'm a little bit concerned. I know Geodude is slow, so we were gonna get the first move. Okay, defense, cool. So maybe we were going to get through that fight. Yep. So one hit with the Bubble Beam. Okay, we would have made it, but but then we would have had the same issue now with Onix. We would have had to heal for Onix. So unless this Onix just screeches. No, it tackles. Nice, another level on Dusty. Okay, Chansey has a base special of 105. That seems high. Snorlax is only 65 in Gen 1, but special defense 110 related gens. Yeah, so it'd be 65 here. I feel like maybe Snorlax, so maybe they sit opposite to each other. I think they've both got pretty high HP, but Snorlax has maybe attack and defense, but Chansey has special. Yeah, Chansey's got basically no defense. Okay. It's got super high HP, but like no defense. So Chansey would be terrible against other normal type moves. You know, a single Hyper Beam will take Chansey out kind of thing. But Chansey would be great at resisting Pokemon with special type moves. 250 base HP, 5 base defense. Ooh, 5 defense. Yeah. Snorlax 160 HP. Oh, wouldn't have thought it was that much different. 65 defense. Okay. I mean, it's tough because Snorlax is a guaranteed catch. I know where one is, I know I can catch one. But Chansey is the luck of the draw. You know, we might get a Chansey, but we might not. Right, yeah, they're both significantly higher than a Machoke in comparison. Huh. Okay. Gyarados, even Gyarados is only 95. Wow. Alright. So they've really got the special stat nailed down. I mean the HP. I don't know why I said special. Chansey's got the special stat nailed down. So yeah, Snorlax would be good at resist. So Snorlax would be good at against resisting normal type attacks, and Chansey would be good at resisting against special type attacks. Special being the elementals: fire, water, electric, grass, ice, as well as psychic and, for what it's worth, dragon. So resisting psychic is quite interesting. So that would make, rather than Edward, which we're currently using against Kadabra, that would mean that we could send out a Chansey against Kadabra and later Alakazam. And Chansey would absolutely hold her own against the psychic attacks. On the flip side, Snorlax would do loads of normal type damage. It's definitely worth considering. I'll have to have a think about this through the week. In anticipation for next time, because once we get our 4th badge, once we defeat Erica, we'll be at the crossroads there. Ooh, careful, careful! Watch out, Dusty. Yeah, we'll be at the crossroads, and after defeating Erica, we could just go catch a Snorlax there and then, or we could go off and catch someone else. Yeah, it's that Hyper Fang. I really took Dusty's life into my own hands there with that Rattata. There was always a chance of Rattata busting out a Hyper Fang, and it did, and it was devastating. So we've got to really see. I could have left Dusty in for this psychic against poison. That'd be great, but there's not enough HP, and I'm not about to throw a super potion. We'll just manage. Hippo's cleaning up. Sandshrew. Hippo will love this. Water against ground. Okay. Little patch of grass there. There's sort of no value in that. You a little toughy. I'm trying to be. I think we should only have a couple more trainers, 2 or 3 max, before we're out the other side of this. Okay, Hippo. Got your favourite. More rock types. Oh, more fighting type. Dusty, you'd love that. I'm doing it. I'm giving you a potion, maybe. Go on, Dusty. It's all yours. Ah, only 4 damage. You could have withstood that. Geodude. Well, we'll split. Bit of Dusty, bit of Hippo. Okay. And I think it's just you. I think you're the last trainer here. Yeah. Give it a go. Oh, Meowth's come confused. I'll take that. Nice. Meowth hurt itself in confusion. Look at that, Dusty. You got through that. Level 21. Trying to learn Supersonic, Dusty, to confuse the opposing Pokemon again. No, you don't need to learn that. You're not a Zubat. Nothing over here. That's just back down there. I think this grass here should just be the same as all the other grass over on the left, so I'll just double check, but pretty sure this will just be the Aerodactyls and the Chanseys and stuff again. No! Is this different grass? An Onyx. This warrants further investigation. I sort of just thought this was the same route. Unless Onyx was just one of the rare encounters from over there. Nope, this is different. We've got Staryu now. Okay. I was not expecting this. Ooh, Slash missed. There's a 1 in 256. Okay, that's a bit higher level. So far we've just got Staryus and Onyxes. 2 Onyx, 1 Staryu. Make that 2 and 2. Alright, we'll just do 2 more to see what's in here, just in case there's something else. Onyx would be nice, but Staryu would be a waste. Yes, I do agree. Ooh, Nidorino. That's another way we could get that Nidoking. Let's do a confusion. Since you're part poison, right? Yep. Yeah, Staryu would be a waste. We've already got a water type. We don't need more water types. Staryu does kind of have some psychic leaning towards it. And I'm pretty sure Starmie is water psychic, so at least we'd have a psychic type with psychic moves. Sort of slightly better than Dusty's psychic moves at the moment. But that being said, yes, Staryu into Starmie. That's the alternate starter that we could have chosen that we miss out on. But Onyx, yeah, Onyx again, a bit of a sturdy powerhouse like the Snorlaxes and the Chanseys. I feel like Onyx has high defense, perhaps, and high HP maybe. I don't know what its attack and stats are like. I'm sure its special's low. I'm sure its speed's probably low as well. Don't really know. I don't know, I just feel like all rock-type Pokemon have low speed. Maybe that's a generalization, maybe it's true. Okay, so we've got Nidorinos, Onyxes, and Staryus in here. And it seems like they've all got a pretty similar chance. There we go, Dusty hits 22. That might be a nice opportunity to jump out of there now. Oh, speed is Onyx's second highest stat. I would not have thought of that. I wouldn't have thought of Onyx as a fast guy. Okay, well, I think this is where we call it. Let's just have a quick look. Dusty coming along nicely. Hippo, middle of the pack. Edward and Popeye, outstanding, but of course, they've been with us the longest, so it makes sense for them to be sitting higher than everyone else. Hippo will have good opportunities to gain some more levels through Rock Tunnel here, fighting against all these Rock-type Pokemon. Dusty will be good against all the Zubats, in fact, so Dusty with a few more levels now should be able to use Confusion against these Zubats, and anytime we get a Rock-type Pokemon, we'll swap to Hippo, and against the trainers that are sending out all their Geodudes and stuff. We'll see if Hippo can take them out. The challenge is going to be what happens when we get to those Gravelers that have self-destruct, because I'm sure that Hippo would faint to a self-destruct, which means you might have to be super careful towards the middle and end of Rock Tunnel and maybe be swapping to either Edward or Popeye to kind of tank a self-destruct. So we'll have to watch, because that could be sort of the insane death of one of our very fragile Pokemon. So let's throw a save there. 6 hours 10 in total. And let's call it there for this session. There's Onyx's stats in the chat there. Defense 160. Speed 70. Everything else 30-ish. Wow, so Onyx has got low attack, low special. Okay, so Onyx really is just, yeah, a wall. You send it out as a tank to soak up damage, not to deal damage. Okay, I guess that's probably why Brock taught his Onyx Bide, because that works really well for Pokemon that can just absorb damage and then dish it back out. Alright. Well, maybe Onyx is a bit average then, compared to some of the other options we've got. But that's okay, that'll be all considerations for next time. Next time we'll make it through Rock Tunnel, and then we've got options. Once we get through Rock Tunnel into Lavender Town, we've got to wander over to Celadon City, and we could take on Erica there and then be allowed to go and catch another Pokemon, or we could let it linger for quite a while. We could do a lot of other things. We could go through the Rocket Game Corner, get the Sylph Scope, go back over to Lavender Town, go up Pokemon Tower, all these sorts of things, still with just our 4 Pokemon, then come back and beat Erica. And technically, I think we could even move on without beating Erica, if for whatever reason we wanted to go down Cycling Road and things like that. We could just sort of skip Erica, but that's sort of not a good play, because we're eyeing up loads of Pokemon to be adding to the party. So it'll just be what order we do this in next session. We'll get through Rock Tunnel, and we'll start to think whether or not we should be trying to grab Snorlax there and then, or grab Chansey then, or maybe even fly back and grab Mew. One or the other. We've got a couple of options to pick from. At least we get 2 possible bites at Snorlax. We could defeat the first one and catch the second one. If we had to, we've got options. So anyway, that's all stuff to think about for next session. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been another week where Sharky goes retro. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all in the next stream. Bye bye.